Hey, Nation.
Hey.
Yeah.
And
another thing before the show starts.
Not really Hey Nation. Hey, new listeners.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, new people. Check it out for the first time because you were like, hey, Karnov.
I really like that game. I wonder what these two handsome boys have to say about Karnov, my favorite strong man from the circus who breathes fire.
And there is Karnov talk.
There is. There's not a lot. I'm going to be honest with you.
There's not a lot of Karnov in this world to even talk about.
Yeah, there's truly not enough. And I didn't even talk about the fact that there's a fan movie that I can buy for $10.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
I know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's a Galaxy 454. Link in the show notes. But anyway, whatever.
But we have a completely brand spanking new guest host, Chris Black, on this episode. We had a great time with him. There is a point where he breaks down, he gets real. We have a real conversation. Mm-hmm. So. And that is like we start talking about Karnov, pretty much divest into that for a long time, and then circle back around to Karnov.
Right.
So this is just to let you know there's some Karnov talk.
We do eventually talk about
There's
Karnov.
some real talk. Mm-hmm. There's some I don't want to call it edgy, I guess, but there's some sensitive stuff that we talk about in this episode.
Yeah.
So that's all in there. Just want to give everybody a heads up before you dive in. That's it.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoy Karnov.
Yeah, please enjoy Karnov. Oh, I was supposed to say something.
No, you don't have to. That's all right.
You were looking at me like, why didn't you say anything?
No.
All right. Karnov.
All right.
You're about to listen to TADPOG. Tyler and Dave play old games. It's a comedy video game podcast. We would like to stress that the hosts are not experts and are really just very crass commentators. Seriously, this is an explicit podcast that happens to talk about video games sometimes. So please enjoy this pretty okay podcast with Tyler and Dave.
Hello, Internet, and welcome to another TADPOG podcast. Just like we said, homespun little show, homegrown,
organic podcasting,
artisanal podcraftery.
GMO-free.
Yeah.
Sorry. I have a fake gluten allergy.
Yeah. Don't we all?
As do most people.
Chris Black is here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
Brand speaking new to the show.
Yeah.
Straight out of the package.
Doesn't know anything about the show, really.
I don't, or video games for that matter. Really.
Yeah.
I mean, I have like a fetish for them for winter. I guess nostalgia is probably the better word.
No, I like fetish.
I like fetish better, yeah.
But I
can't climax unless I'm playing Karnov.
No, I like as a kid, Nintendo was my jam.
Yeah, I saw all your NES games over at your house
I got
earlier.
those at a rummage sale. Like I got like 60 games, a power pad, 2 arcade controllers, and obviously the console. And it was like I saw it from afar, and I only had $33 in my wallet, and I had to maintain my calm when I talked to the lady. And I was like, I'll give you all the money in my wallet for that. And she was like, well, I want 75.
She wanted 75?
Yeah, which was fair. But I gave her 33, and I got to take it home.
And then I took it when she wasn't looking.
No.
So I hit her in the head with my wallet and took it all.
I'm many things, but I'm not a thief.
Well, this week, we're just talking about Karnov.
Yeah, Karnov.
Let's talk about
it's a
some
game.
Karnov.
It's a video game. Karnov was in Bad Dudes, so here we are. We didn't mention on last episode what we were going to be talking about for this episode because we didn't know.
There's some things in the air we were talking about.
Yeah.
So
it's Karnov.
Ended up with Karnov.
We decided to do that.
Yep. Two old guys playing old games. Karnov, Chris Black. I'm your bearded host, Tyler. All that shit. All that shit's going on.
Yeah, I'm Dave. You know me.
I'm Chris. You don't know me.
You don't know Chris, but you're about to know Chris.
Yeah, you're about to know me.
You're about to know Chris real good.
I work with Dave.
Yeah. Did it feel weird saying Dave?
No.
Yeah, because I always notice people say David instead of Dave.
Guys, I'm a pro. I'm picking up on this.
Yeah.
Like I can tell. I dropped the id.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
Oh, man, that was a fun one.
Yeah, we like to do things a little different on this podcast.
Yeah.
We like to cut up.
Yeah. Sorry.
We're not your normal NPR show.
Yeah. Hey-oh.
Yeah.
Well, before we start anything off, talk about Karnov. I do have a package here.
Yeah, we have a lot of packages. We do have a lot of packages.
I think this one has been here the longest.
I think you're right. It's been here so long that I forgot about it. You mentioned it to me, and I was like, we really have a package from him? All right.
So we have here a package from Face Full of Alien Wing Wong, a.k.a. Dr. Drunk.
That guy's name is amazing. What was that again?
Face Full of Alien Wing Wong.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
A.k.a. Dr. Drunk. I prefer calling him Dr. Drunk.
Dr. Drunk is the guy's name?
Dr. Drunk's his legal name.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
He was born, and his mom was like, First name Doctor. Last name Drunk.
All right.
Are you sure, Mrs. Drunk?
Motherfucking Tadpog. Since you guys have been getting all velvety and soft and chocolatey smooth in your intros, I figured it was time to reignite your passion for pain.
Oh, okay. We got some hot stuff. Okay.
So this might not compare to pure capsaicin, but I would like to think that flavor can be sexy too. With that in mind, here's a box of tasty goodness for you spicy boys to enjoy.
Spicy boy. All right.
There's also a couple small surprises in the box. Surprises specifically for your desks. Tyler, if my assumption is correct, you get a nice little memento of one of your favorite games. You can even turn him on, no pun intended.
All right.
And Dave, I would like to think the little mushroom-headed buddy will go nicely with Garfield's front tail picture.
Excellent.
Maybe you could even set a photo of your Arcade Expo costume next to it for comparison's sake. Finally, I'm including a copy of Caveman Games for the NES.
Caveman Games.
I didn't even know I was going to be here.
Yeah.
I look like a caveman, kind of.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Little Geico boy.
Little Geico boy. Little 15% boy. Yeah. Sorry.
This piece of nostalgia was brought up during Donkey Kong Jr. Math Twitch stream. And It's taken me just this long to get a copy of it, but hopefully you can kill an episode with it. Bonus points if you toss your wives in real life. Right.
Oh, yeah, that's a thing. That's an event in Caveman Games.
Oh, toss your wife, but like toss her salad? I mean, that's...
Yeah. If that's the case...
Give me my bonus points.
Yeah, you take the gold on that one. I'll take the silver.
I want the bronze. Sorry.
Enjoy, gentlemen. Keep up the good shit. Face full of alien wing wong.
Thank you, Dr. Drunk.
Dr. Drunk. All right, let me dig in here.
And also, thank you for hanging out on the Donkey Kong Jr. math stream. That was a fun one where I struggled to do simple addition.
I feel like that dude and I could hang out.
Yeah.
Dr. Drunk?
Yeah.
I mean...
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
Do you know him personally?
We hang out online. So does that answer your question?
I mean, not for a person like me that's normal.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Normal.
Yeah.
I mean, continuing on our Data East Caveman Games.
Oh, it's a Data East game.
Yeah.
Caveman Games.
I'll pass that over that way.
That's
you guys
beautiful.
check that out.
BC, the comic strip, the game.
Oh, man. See, the one, whatever the name of the one you guys are going to do today, like when we watch the video in David's office, I was
Karnov.
Like, fine, Karnov.
I thought you dropped the id.
I did.
Now you're back. You're back on it.
I did. Yeah, but no, that game looked awesome, and I wish that when I was a kid I would have known about it. But
Caveman Games. All right. Okay. Made in Japan. Mm-hmm. I wonder if Japanese caveman different than a caveman.
Than a normal caveman.
A normal caveman. Right? Yeah. Look, I'm not racist, but I do want to know if a Japanese caveman is different than a normal.
I think it was before all the evolution.
Yeah, it was like
everybody
Pangea.
change, yeah,
It was just
monkeys.
Yeah, we were just people doing people.
Monkeys
stuff.
doing monkeys.
Pangea
Monkey
caveman
stuff.
dial the phone like this.
Caveman wives be shopping.
So, Dave, here we go. Super Mario Supersized Figure Collection.
Oh man, look at that.
Of Toad.
Yeah, I'll totally.
Man,
that
the people
over.
love you guys. That's amazing.
We're pretty special. I don't know if you knew that about us.
I mean, I whatever you say, dude. No, I just like that's really cool that people send you gifts. That's so awesome.
Yeah, we've got some really cool people who listen.
That's awesome. Yeah, hats off.
This is going to be right up your alley, Dave.
What is it?
Cajon's Trinidad Salsa.
Trinidad
made with
salsa.
the Trinidad Maruga Scorpion.
Made with legitimate scorpions.
Are you serious?
Made by the band Scorpions.
So I think the Maruga Scorpion, the Carolina Reaper bested it. So
Okay.
No longer the world's hottest
Right.
pepper, but like the second or third hottest
Oh, I
pepper.
can probably try that one.
You want to try that?
No, absolutely.
You want to be our Trinidaddy?
I don't want to vomit all over your equipment. I can't do the hot, man. Like, I can do the hot, but not like the crazy.
But not like the hot?
Olympic style hot stuff that you do.
Yeah, you take the bronze.
I always do.
Yeah,
I always do.
bronze boy.
Little bronze boy.
This is for me, and I fucking love it.
Whoa.
This Vault Boy Pixel
Pal?
Boy. Yeah. I've got the Ryu in there, and now I've got the Vault Boy.
Nice, man.
Fucking love it.
Do those light up?
He said I could turn it on.
I mean, like, are they just? I don't know anything about the Pixel Pals. Like, do they light up, or do you keep? I mean, you probably keep them in the box. I'm willing to bet. I didn't mean to put you on the spot and have you read the entire box.
Well, it takes batteries.
Okay.
So I'd assume it
So it either lights up or vibrates. Either way, you're in business.
I'll find a way. Yeah. I'll find a way. Anything for me in the box? Can I have those?
The salsa?
Can I have all those pieces of like old packing stuff? For,
The packing
for a
peanuts?
pillow.
Want to make a nest?
Sticking with the vagrant jokes.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah, I love it.
Sticking with
Yeah,
the vagrant
I love it.
jokes. Yeah. Yeah. Killing it.
Oh yeah, no, this is great. I feel like this is going very well.
Is it going
Yeah,
well?
this is going very well.
You're not nervous?
No, not at all.
Why is your brow sweating?
It's the I'm trying to hide the erection that I've got.
Understandable.
It's going so well that I just can't.
You can't keep it down?
I can't keep it down. Yeah.
All right. Oh, this looks like
Hot sauce. Hey, is that a
got
Magnum?
little chain on it.
Yeah.
Oh, it is a whole series of Mad Dog
It's a flight.
357 hot sauces. Heartbreaking Dawn's 1841 pear and apple ghost hot sauce.
Pear and apple.
That's pretty good. Heartbreaking Dawn's 1498 apricot and Trinidad scorpion hot sauce.
All right. You can have these if you want,
No,
Chris.
I don't.
Rougarou hot sauce.
Rougarou.
Maybe it's supposed to be loup-garou because there's a werewolf on the front of it.
That's a little French
What
werewolf.
do you guys put this on?
Chips usually, like chips.
America.
Chips, yeah.
You put them on like potato chips? Or
No,
tortilla
like tortilla chips.
Okay, in
But-
my mind, that's like a bag of Lay's. It's like, geez, dude.
I mean, we probably do pretty much whatever we have in here typically.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Hot sauce is fascinating to me because I can't do it.
Yeah.
Rougarou, a legendary cryptid said to be a bayou-dwelling werewolf with glowing red eyes and razor-sharp teeth. This is a sauce
We
classic
killed it and put it in the
Louisiana
bottle.
style. Created with Caribbean chilies, which possess a bite of 500,000 Scoville heat units.
Whoa.
That's
That's more than this
actually
vodka.
twice as much as the Naga chili vodka.
Yeah.
Look at that.
You listened to that episode where we drank that, right?
Yeah, man.
Mad Dog 357 Reaper Sriracha sauce.
Oh, sriracha.
That's new.
My God.
And
okay,
then-
Dr. Drunk, you spent a small fortune on this.
This is the
classic-
same guy?
Yeah.
The same guy like bought you all this stuff?
Yeah.
That guy's a saint.
Yeah.
Then the
he's a
classic
doctor,
over 1
come
million Mad Dog 357.
1 million? Is that
Yeah.
what you said?
Over 1 million in the classic 357 that we have this one.
Is there any
I know
Mad
we've
Dog?
tried this one.
Is there any Mad Dog 2020 in there for the vagrant? Sorry, I'll be here all night. Sorry, I'll be here all night.
My name's Chris. I'll be your vagrant
Yeah.
tonight.
I live in a box.
That's all we got.
Dr. Drunk, thank you.
Man,
And I
a
really-
Mad Dog gift set.
I
Fucking
know.
A.
No shit.
I really did think that those were from two different people. Like, I can't believe that one person who I said was awesome, and now I know I'm right about it,
Yeah.
sent you all that stuff.
Oh, yeah, he's
That guy's
awesome.
Great.
Yeah, no joke. He's awesome.
That's super cool.
Speaking of vagrants, we haven't talked about this in a very long time.
We're gonna do that.
but I'm ready.
We're gonna
I'm ready to dive into
Let,
this.
let me say first that I'm not prepared to have all these hot sauces, so I want to try them. Maybe we'll do that next time
Yeah.
because I'll have to open them and get
Yeah,
some
sure.
chips and get everything set up.
And Chris isn't going to do it, so that
No,
makes
I'm-
it totally not fun.
I will. Look, I could, I guess, but honestly, I don't want to mess up your cave here.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you're going to throw up, don't do it.
I don't think I would throw up, but like, I
Let's
just.
fucking
Just
do it. then.
diarrhea everywhere.
You want me to do it?
No.
I mean, how bad is it? You do
It's
it.
okay. Before
You do it. You're a huge pussy.
Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you.
right.
Thank you. Like you don't have a beard.
No, I don't. I can't. I can't have a
Yeah,
beard.
yeah, have a beard.
Yeah.
His soul has the longest beard.
Yeah. Right.
Wizard soul.
That's my autobiography.
He is the soul of a necromancer.
His beard has the longest soul.
But the before we started recording, you said that the max you do is like fire sauce from.
No, I mean that was
Oh,
a
okay.
stupid joke.
Oh, okay.
Like,
That wasn't real.
I don't like to get into the situation where it's painful.
Yeah, oh, those are painful.
Then I'm not going to get into that
Yeah,
situation.
don't do it.
You know, and the fire sauce from Taco Bell.
Yeah.
It's not painful.
Not fire at all.
Not at all. It's
Yeah.
more like a bit of smoke.
Little simmer.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a simmer boy. But like, yeah, I'm not going to do it. Sorry, I'm not cool.
All right. I mean, you got a beard and everything. I figured you'd do it.
I was being sarcastic. That's called.
And since we're still waiting on Hops and Heroes to drop a new episode,
It's coming.
which I heard it's coming.
Yeah, it's
so
coming.
in the meantime, since it was a Patreon episode, I'll debut what beer that I'm talking about. I'm drinking a beer
Yeah.
on this episode. I'm drinking Duclaw Brewing Company Sweet Baby Jesus Chocolate Peanut Butter Porter.
That's a John Turley beer.
John Turley
He
beer.
made it. Chris, what are you drinking tonight?
I'm drinking a Bush.
Yeah.
Because I have a beard and I'm a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6.2 alcohol by volume. I do not like it, but I'm going to drink it.
All right. I'm drinking a Monster energy drink, a black.
How many of those you had today, bud?
This is my second one.
You driving home?
Depends on who's asking.
To get a lift.
You gotta run.
$94 back to the house.
I'm drinking this because I don't have a beard. The men are drinking beer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we both. I didn't think about that.
Yeah,
we're both very manly.
I'm drinking my techno drink.
Yeah.
Right.
How you doing, Moby?
Pretty good, man.
That was a really old reference. I don't
Your
know.
twink drink.
My twink drink. Yeah.
Your Sean Muldowney.
Speaking of vagrants.
Oh yeah, we gotta talk about that guy.
We got to talk about this. Okay.
All right.
I know you don't listen to the show regularly, Chris, but
I do. That's not true.
Come on.
I
don't. You told me
constantly streaming.
Yeah. Oh, you're streaming it?
Streaming it.
Yeah. Right.
So many streams, it's a river.
It's they form a delta.
A lot of sand.
I don't know, a year ago maybe. I don't know how long it was, but like every fucking episode we recorded, I would come with a new story about a deaf homeless guy coming to the back door at work, knocking on it, and asking me for $20 to $30.
Yeah, he's amazing.
I mentioned him to you in passing, and you were like, "Oh yeah, I know that guy."
Well, hell yeah, I know that guy.
I'd like to hear his story.
Well, I work on the other side of the building.
Yeah, we work together. Maybe Chris and I work together. We should have said that. Maybe.
Yeah, we work together.
No, we found Chris just hanging out.
Yeah, right. They felt sad for me.
Hey, buddy, you want to come in, record a podcast?
The funny thing is, I've been referring to myself as a vagrant the entire time, and now I'm going to tell this story about a fellow vagrant.
Yeah, you asked us. You're like, "Hey, you want to blow dry for $20?" We were like, "We'll give you a beer and come on a podcast." I'm like, all right, all right.
Cool.
That's a fucking steal.
And the cool thing is, you don't have to spend the high dollar on that sweet baby Jesus. You just have to give me Bush.
That's right.
It's cheap beer. 12-pack for like $10. But yeah, so like I smoke cigarettes, as you can probably tell by listening to me talk, and so there's a door that I go out at work to be a little sneaky boy to get a cigarette where no one's going to see me, like when I'm not supposed to be going to smoke. And I was out there one day, and the dude, what are you calling him?
Deaf hobo.
He is a deaf hobo, and that sucks.
Dobo.
It sucks that it does suck
Yeah.
that he doesn't have a house, and it does suck that he can't hear.
For real.
But he sucks because he constantly just like runs up to me. Well, first he started with cigarettes. Like he got the tip in, and he was like, "Let me get a cigarette," and I would be like, "Of course, I'm going to give someone a cigarette," you know. But now, like every time I go out there and I see him, I'm just like, shit, because he just runs up to me, and I'm not going to imitate him because I feel like that would be condescending. But he's deaf, so he can't really.
Is he really?
He is.
Okay,
Yeah,
so he is. He is.
genuinely
Because I
deaf.
could never figure it out.
This is going to turn into a Lifetime movie if you keep asking me about him being deaf. Like, it's not going to be a funny story.
Well, it's like, did a cop told you that he wasn't?
Yeah, someone told me that he wasn't.
Do you believe the cops, man?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they serve and protect. I mean,
So, no, the cops are cool, I guess. But, like, so this dude, but he always comes up with these notes. And the thing is, like, I know that he's local.
Right.
And they're always like, just bullshit. It's like, can I get $20? Like, and he'll yell at me in his voice,
right.
and then like point at the note, and I'm like, yeah, dude, we've been through this
right.
like 5 fucking times.
I don't have $20 to $30 to
and I'm
give
sure
you.
as shit not gonna give it to you.
Yeah.
You know. And
that's a big jump to go from a cigarette to $20 to $30.
That's how they do you, man.
How much cigarettes cost? About $20 to $30?
Yeah, no shit. It's actually not that big of a jump. It's like 30 cents a pop. But yeah, man, like he's just I can't really like I don't know how to deal with talking about that guy because I feel sorry for him because he's homeless and he's deaf.
I
But
did.
At the same time, like, I don't know, man, just stop being a dick. You know, and like asking me for $30 because like I'm not gonna give it.
I don't have $30. That's what I told him. I was like, I don't have $30.
If he had like a little, what do they call them? Like a square?
Yeah, PayPal?
Like if he called me on like Monday morning, maybe.
Yeah.
But like by the end of the week, I'm broke as shit.
Dude, that's a lot of money. Like that's a huge ask. I think he'd be a lot more. He'd definitely be more successful with me if he was like, "Can I have $5?"
Did you just say he was deaf?
He would. He would definitely.
That was rude.
That was yeah. Well, I'm a rude boy.
Drop the id. Drop the id.
Yeah.
Drop the id. But yeah, I don't know. That guy sucks. Like that's it. Like,
all right.
I don't know what else to say about him, man. And the fucked up thing is he's always got like some pimp ass like Washington Wizards jersey on or something like that.
Yeah.
You know? People ask me for money. Like one of my favorite things to do when people ask me for money. Like I'm a humongous fan of like Air Jordans, and I have a pair of Air Jordans that I spent $185 on like an idiot when I got a tax return a couple years ago.
I was about to say, how long ago was it?
It was like 2 years ago,
All right,
probably.
okay.
I got this tax return, and I was like, you know what, I'm dropping it.
Fucking, I'm getting some Jordans.
But like when a motherfucker asks me for money,
Yeah.
and they're wearing Jordans, I will literally go, "You have Jordans on, dude."
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
Like, you can't be asking me for $5 when you got a pair of like $180 shoes. Now, granted, they might be some gas station knockoffs, but those are still like 40 to 60, depending upon where you go.
I don't know. I feel you. Look, I mean, clearly someone's giving him $20 to $30.
They're getting so many Jordans.
He takes it,
working
goes,
for
buys,
him.
buys a jersey.
I think he might think that we're like a law firm or something.
No, he doesn't. Look at me. He's asking me for money. I look like I have less money than him.
Maybe he thinks you're the defendant.
You've got money to spend here at this law office.
That dude,
Right.
that dude definitely is not.
No public defender.
That dude is not looking at me and going like, "Yeah,
That guy.
there's the money.
There's the $30
There's
money.
the money." You've
Yeah.
seen my coat. I got like cigarette burn
Yeah,
holes in it. And
that's
shit.
a nice coat. That's a
I like
vintage.
it.
That's a vintage coat. I like
vintage,
that.
yeah,
Yeah,
for
it's
sure.
quilted, northern quilted.
It's made out of toilet paper.
Yeah, it's great. It's good. Yeah, it's perfect.
Sorry, I feel like I could have told a better story about that guy, but it's like a very delicate subject. So I don't.
Sure,
wanna,
you're
like,
walking that line.
I'm walking that.
You don't know how awful we are on this show. So
Yeah.
you don't
Well,
know.
no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where I am. I won't like talk shit about.
Yeah,
those
what do you really think of the deaf community? Go ahead,
like-
just
like-
light them up.
Well, yeah, I don't have a beef with deaf people. I don't like that guy. Like, that one person sucks. Like,
You know what I don't get? Sign language.
hey, this is America, buddy. Speak English. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's cool to be here with Laura Ingraham and fucking Rush Limbaugh. This is nice. This is nice.
We're glad you're here.
Yeah.
You guys want to talk about Karnov?
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
You wanna talk about it?
Well, yeah, talking about it.
You wanna do it?
No, I'm out.
You wanna do it?
Well,
Can we get my notes out?
Yeah, get your. Oh yeah, your notes. Get your notes.
Yeah, hold on. I gotta get my pocket. This is a tiny boy back here. I can't even get in my
Yeah,
pocket.
the blanket for it is it's intimate.
I'm up against the wall.
It's
back
an
here.
intimate theater.
I like it though. It's got good vibes once you get in.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
it's
used to
nice
have soundproofing all along that wall, but I've knocked every bit of it down trying to get out. 'Cause I got to hang it back up, but I'll just do it again like the very next time.
It is actually like super comfortable in here. Like at first I get claustrophobic sometimes, and I was worried I was gonna get claustrophobic, but it's actually like it's probably just you guys' personalities. You know, I feel
Yeah, you're safe.
Well,
You're
I pulled
safe
up
here.
these blankets
Safe place.
quite a bit from what they were.
It
They
is
were
true.
just like on Dave's
Normally
head.
they just hang on my head. It is true.
it's nice. They're nice blankets.
It's like a nest in here.
It's funny that I'm making fun of myself for being homeless, and I'm living in you guys' adult like cushion forward right now. By the way, for all the I have a house.
Yeah, sure you do. Sure you do.
All right. Got my notes.
All right, what you got on your notes?
Well, I mean, they're all set up by you, you know. Oh, we got to hit them with the boomerang joke.
All right, do it. Give them your
I
boomerang
don't. It
joke.
was you. You made it, I think.
Whew, this is a good one so far. Knock knock.
Oh no,
I don't know.
I've got it right here. You
Okay.
said that.
Because you took some notes.
Oh
and
yeah,
we're-
here we go. This is our dialogue.
right.
Hit him with the boomerang joke. Probably shouldn't have been in the notes because under that I have David.
Hit 'em with
David, dinosaurs are very susceptible to boomerangs. Then I'm supposed to say, well, here you just say it.
All right, here.
We'll run it.
We're going. We don't normally go scripted, but let's do
Pass
it.
it back and forth.
All right. So you said
No, you say first. Don't
hit him with the boomerang joke.
No, that's not supposed to be. That's just like a note.
I have a gun.
That's a note. That's a note. You just gotta it's scripted.
Dinosaurs are very susceptible to boomerangs. I'll pass the phone back to you.
That's why you find so many of their bones in Australia.
And Utah. Dinosaurs are very polyamorous. It's a Utah joke.
Yes, they had many wives.
Sorry, Nate.
I'm just here to define the words you use in your jokes for your dumber listeners, and that's it.
That's the joke. What do you guys
That's it.
think?
They hit it with that pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
That was good.
When people have asked me before, do you guys like write jokes before you do the show?
Oh yeah. Every
Always.
bit of every word of this of
100
every episode is 100%
100%
scripted.
scripted.
That's why I wanted to come prepared with the notes.
Yeah, I'm glad that you did.
I felt like that bit went over really well.
We can't hear the laughter, but it landed.
Oh, it's there.
Oh, it landed.
It's
I
there.
guarantee it.
Man, you're welcome, guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say Paul is very amused. There's a lot of Pauls. One of them is probably very amused.
Name a Paul.
Yeah. Yeah, Paul, you're welcome. Sorry I stopped by, guys.
Yeah, thanks for being on the show, Chris. Really good to have you, man.
Jesus.
And we still have 4 more bushes to go.
Oh, no, there's more. I got more in your fridge. When your daughter was running around, I was like, okay, she's gone. The cool I can put
You were very concerned about bringing an open beer into this house.
I don't know.
Well, my
man.
daughter's running around. It's like, I guess I need to offer her one. I don't want to be rude.
I don't wanna be rude. Excuse me, little ma'am.
Hey, little lady, I'll give you one of these bushes. You throw the other 5 in the fridge. No, I didn't. I was trying to avoid it. Like, I'm a class act.
You hear that, Dave?
I do hear that. It sounds like a big old boxcar full of children drinking beer. Which, of course, ushers in a segment that we like to call
Catholic school.
Catholic School. Okay, guys, Karnov is a 1987 platform arcade game. This is the part where I just read from Wikipedia.
I'm going to go pee.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right. Yeah.
All right.
You don't want to, yeah, you already know all about Karnov.
Yeah, I watched
It's all
a
good.
5-minute YouTube video.
You were in my office at work watching a video on this game. Karnov is
only Choco Chica has seen him. If Melissa or the other girls are just out there, they're really gonna be confused. When did a caveman get into the house?
Karnov is a 1987 platform arcade game. In the game, players take control of the title character, Jenborov Karnovsky. Karnovsky, sorry, pardon me. Or Karnov for short.
The Polish are very offended.
Yeah, I'm very, very sorry. We lost the deaf and the Polish on this one.
Ben Kissel and Henry Zabrowski are not pleased.
Karnov is a strong man, popularly illustrated as being from an unspecified part of the Soviet Union's Central Asian republics,
Oh, okay, it's Russian. Okay.
as shown on the arcade flyer and again in Karnov's Revenge. The character was created by Data East. Karnov was reintroduced in several other games from the company, including Bad Dudes versus Dragon Ninja, in which he is a boss in the first level. If you want to hear us talk about Bad Dudes, go back one episode.
Yep.
Karnov later appeared in the 1994 Neo Geo game Karnov's Revenge. This game, also known as Fighter's History Dynamite, which we played, Tyler, over at your brother's house. It is very
Did we?
much, yeah. That is the game that looks it's the Street Fighter ripoff. Capcom actually sued Data East over Fighter's History. Fighter's History Dynamite is not a sequel to the original Karnov, but to Fighter's History, a competitive one-on-one fighter in which Karnov is the final boss. Karnov's not a good dude.
How good would Karnov be in Smash Brothers?
Karnov confirmed. Did you not hear?
Well, fuck yeah.
Karnov's confirmed
Fuck yes.
for Smash Brothers. He is a villain in pretty much everything except for this game. In the NES version,
We don't know that he's not killing good Medusas and dinosaurs.
yeah, that is true. It is true. They could be very good ones. Welcome back, Chris.
Hey, guys. Had a good pee.
Good.
You don't have to include me in this part. I mean, you guys are the pros.
You
I'm
gotta.
just going to listen in.
You wanna bring the notes back out?
No, I think you're good. Just keep flowing. You shouldn't say anything. You should just let me slide in, man.
No, man. I just wanted to let everybody know that you're back. People are probably wondering. I wonder if Chris is okay.
Is he okay out there?
Yeah, we haven't heard from Chris in a minute.
I'm just gonna come up here and take a nap. I'm very dizzy. I just need to. I'll see you guys later.
Man, it is warm in here. This is nice. We're talking about Karnov, and Karnov is not a good guy. He's a bad guy.
Really?
He's like a villain in like every game other than this game.
You know, actually, I had an idea when you guys brought up Bad Dudes.
Yeah,
Like, I was going to ask you, is it legal at this point?
that's never a good way to start a question.
No, is it legal to like, can you show screen footage of Bad Dude legally? Like, if I was to make like a music video
Yeah.
out of the game Bad Dudes, just being that, like, can you do it? Or is it like when you get hit with copyright thing?
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. But Data East, like the creators,
I'll just ask one of the lawyers that work with us.
yeah. Ask one of the lawyers. Yeah. The twist is that the deaf hobo is actually a lawyer.
I'm gonna hire him.
Yeah, he's a copyright
He's
lawyer.
the finest patent lawyer yet.
Yeah, he's been paying for his schooling with all the $20, $30 that people have been giving him.
I'm not getting on the deaf lawyer bandwagon, man. I'm not getting on it.
Look, it's not about anything other than
guys-
asking for $20 to $30.
I'm just a
That's a
simple
lot of money.
caveman lawyer.
Phil Hartman.
Yeah,
You guys were doing very well, and you just edit all that part out where I came back.
you got it, boss.
Yeah. I bet you guys had like the good thing going. You guys have good synergy.
Yeah.
We won't make just that part of the podcast.
Yeah, no, we totally won't. It won't be a 5-minute podcast where you
If
defame.
you're just getting up to use the bathroom.
yeah.
No. I'm just you guys get back to Karnov. You guys get back to Karnov. Like I don't know shit about video games.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm more of a distraction at this point.
That's perfect.
That's mostly what we do.
Yeah, yeah,
We distract each other while the other one tries to talk about a video
pretty
game.
much. It's like a contest.
all right. Well, shit.
All right,
You guys
you're-
are the bosses here.
you're
I'm in. I'm just get back to the Karnov.
all right. Karnov
Yeah.
is a circus strongman who can breathe fire. That's his whole deal.
That's
You
badass.
want to read? Look at him. He's a pretty stout
I bet
dude.
Karnov drinks Bush.
Probably not. Do they have Bush in?
If he was American.
yeah, I was about to say. Do they have it in the Soviet Union, Asian
drinks
Central
vodka.
Republic?
Yeah, he drinks vodka. Vodka.
Yeah.
And little,
Bodak.
and little pickles.
Yeah.
Who doesn't? Wow, that's really great, guys.
Yeah. That's pretty much
You have
all.
a very nice iPad.
Thank you. It's pretty much all we know about Karnov.
That's all. You guys have just been saying like since I've been gone to pee that he's like, what have you? Don't catch me up, but continue.
Yeah. Okay. So you left, and I was like, I wonder when he's going to come back.
Do you think he's okay?
Yeah.
Do you think he's
Will we
okay?
see him ever again?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Tyler was like, only one of my daughters has seen him.
Jesus.
Only the youngest one has. And they're all going to think she made him up.
Yeah. I just heard Daddy talking about Karnov, and then I saw him in the bathroom.
Santa?
He just kept mumbling, good pee, good pee.
Come on, prostate.
You do have a good bathroom to mumble in, to be fair. It's a
true.
good one.
That
Built it
bathroom
for
is
it.
nice. That is very. I like it.
I don't
Thank you.
I don't know what it is about your bathroom in particular, but every time I pee in there, like I just can't help but just let one out, and it's like I can just imagine.
Little fart boy.
Yeah, like not even
got
a
good
little
acoustics
one.
for it.
Yeah, it does. It like really reverberates, and every time I'm like, I bet Tyler's daughters are laughing their ass off because like, oh, Dave went back in the bathroom. I bet we're gonna hear. Yeah, there it is. We heard
So I
it.
should have farted.
Yeah, but then they would have been confused. They would have thought maybe
Is
I
that
was
Dave?
there, right?
That
Like,
doesn't-
oh shit, Karnov's taking a pee.
That doesn't sound like a Dave fart.
That one was juicy. That man's got a drinking problem.
That one had
That
some
wasn't
pepper on
nearly
it.
squeaky enough.
He's got a big hole. Sorry.
That's on your business card.
Yeah. Chris Black, I got a big
Chris
hole.
Black, he's got a big hole.
I
It's
got a
in
big
quotes.
hole. I got a big hole.
Well, Melissa said that she does believe I have a very large pee hole.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
your wife?
Yep.
I'm assuming not one of your daughters.
No,
did.
she's the local pee hole inspector.
did.
You don't know Melissa the pee hole inspector?
I did meet Melissa vaguely because she was on the phone, and I was just like, "Hey, brother." And then when I like raised my beer to wave at her, I was like, "This isn't a bar. Why did I carry this out here?" And now dude's wife is like washing dishes, and I'm just like, "Hey, brother." She hasn't seen me, so I guess she probably assumed, due to her like based off of her lack of like fear in her eyes,
Yeah.
she must have known I was coming by.
You're the pregnant one. I'm gonna go pee.
I don't.
Yeah.
Did she know that you were coming by? Did she know that Chris was coming
Yes.
by? Okay,
That's
because
how I knew
Yeah.
it wasn't one of your daughters. Was that
Yeah.
she was pregnant. And you had that you were gonna have twins.
It's a good way.
I don't
It's a good
know.
way.
This is out in the county.
I was just giving, had she not been pregnant, I've been like, "Hey, little girl, I'm in there with your daddy on the radio."
That's gonna make her feel super feminine.
Oh shit!
Karnov.
Do you leave all the silence in?
No.
Like whenever we quit laughing,
No.
I would leave that in. I would leave that just awkward.
Let it linger,
shit for
yeah.
a second where you guys were trying to.
Yeah, if I really truly edited this show, absolutely I'd leave that stuff in. But
Yeah.
we published this literally in 5 hours. So it's one of these where it's like, okay, we'll record it, run it through processing, and we'll upload an
you're
episode.
gone.
We're done.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
I told you.
I'll shut up.
This is low rent. I told you that on the way over.
It is low rent, but it's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
You guys are super cool. Thank you for letting me come by.
You're welcome.
Sorry I've run the show.
Yeah, I wish you wouldn't have ruined the show, but I mean, other than that, it's been great.
If I hadn't have come by, show wouldn't have been ruined.
Oh, I don't know. I think we would have found a way. Karnov started out as an arcade game and then was ported to about everything. And the best port in the world, according to everybody, is the NES port. Like, people say that the NES, the Nintendo version of this game, is like the version of Karnov to play.
It was very weird for me to play it
Why is
because
that?
this is the only time on the pie machine built for me by Big Dick Pie Baker Chris Vaughn.
Yeah, that's a guy who listens to the show.
Give me his email.
yeah. It's just bigdickpiebaker@gmail.com.
Big pie baker. I'm gonna holler at you.
That every copy I've ever played of this game was fucked up. Like I couldn't
Really?
play very long before it would fuck up, or no matter how many times I put it in the NES, it would always I'd be playing some weird pixelated version that was fucked up.
No, that was
Like,
it. That's how it's supposed to be.
I'd never played a smooth, seamless experience for this game ever until this time, which it was different. So it's like, oh, this is how I'm supposed to do this.
Yeah, look at this. It works properly.
It's a little better.
Yeah, right. Karnov is kind of a weird game. I wouldn't go so far as to say that it's a good game.
It's a memorable game.
It's an interesting
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
It's an interesting game. There are a lot of weird things going on. It's pretty much, Chris, you actually, I thought when you were watching the video in my office, you said it's kind of
Hey,
like,
can
hi.
that wait? I'm on Instagram right now.
Yeah.
Just get back to
You
me,
want
man.
you want to take a minute?
Yeah, I want to check the internet.
All right. Okay. That's fine. I'm just talking about you.
What did you say? I'm sorry. I was checking my Instagram.
Well, I'm texting my mom about baby gifts, so it's fine. Don't worry about it.
That's what we're talking about.
I'm the only one committed here. What the fuck, you guys?
right.
Come
What do you
on.
wanna
What the
ask?
fuck?
What do you wanna ask?
Forget it. You guys do this.
Oh shit! Is this the
But
good
she
joke?
might buy me one of those baby monitors you hook to a baby's foot, and you can tell if they're dying or
Like
not.
a little
It's
ankle
pretty
bracelet
good.
for like a prisoner.
Yeah, exactly.
Welcome to this earth, baby.
Put that baby on house arrest.
Don't leave the yard. Which is a good plan, really.
Yeah.
Don't let the baby leave the yard.
Did they make shock collars for babies?
Shot caller.
Yeah, hey.
Sorry.
Something rims on in the Apollo.
20
right?
inch,
I gotta-
20
yeah.
inch
I gotta-
blades
I
on the
gotta
Impala.
Hey.
Holla, get down tonight.
I was gonna tell. I got a DUI because of that story,
Because of what story?
or because of because of that song.
Really?
Yeah.
You were playing it too loud?
No, I was trying to.
You were
drive-
singing it.
I was like young, and I was trying to. It's a long story. I should shut the fuck up.
No, I want to hear this
Uh-huh.
really
All right,
bad.
So, all right. So, like, I'm in college, and I walk to this party with this guy that was like an incredibly drunk person. And we
a
go-
real Karnov.
real Karnov,
Yeah,
guy, real
yeah.
Karnov kind of guy. And so we go to this party, and there's free booze. It was like a frat party or something, and we hated frats, but we went anyway because there was free booze. And so we go, and then we meet up with these other dinguses that we knew from our dorm. And dude that like drove, or no, we drove there. That's right. Got trashed. And I was like, hey, bud, like, maybe we shouldn't drive home. Like,
Yeah.
why don't you just walk? Because it's literally like a mile back to the dorm. We can just
And you were
walk.
not a shot caller.
I'm
so-
not a baller.
Yeah, so we can't.
Not a baller.
You can't be
So,
driving.
He's just like, I don't know if anybody out there watches Trailer Park Boys, but he's like,
Hell yeah.
He's Leahy drunk.
Nice.
Like, he is
Nice.
Leahy drunk. And so I'm just like, dude.
Shitbird drunk.
Let's just shit. The shitacane was in full force. And so I'm like, dude, just like, let's just walk home. And he's like, you're gonna drive. And I was like, he would not. If I didn't drive, he was going to drive. So I was like, dude, I'll drive. Well, then these other idiots we know from the dorms are like, hey, bud, let me get in the back of the truck. We get in the back of the truck. We take off. We're going down Main Street in the college town we were in. And we had that song on because, that's what you do at
Right,
that point in
yeah.
life. You want to be a baller.
Right, yeah.
You want to be a shot caller.
Right, of
You want
course.
to have 20-inch blades on what? The
Impala.
Impala. Get it together.
Firebird?
Karnov?
Karnov?
Santa?
Yeah, a GTO Karnov.
So long story short, like I tell the dudes in the back of this like Chevy S10, like lay down, don't stand up. I'm gonna drive home. We get in the car, we turn the music on because that's what you do, and they stood up and started dancing to "Wanna Be a Baller."
Yeah. That's going to get you noticed.
We get pulled over.
Yeah, of course.
And they all go home and go to bed. I go to jail for a DUI.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and then because I had listened. I was like fucking. I think I was like 19, and I had listened to my friends from home that were.
No one saw those air quotes, but
Yeah,
they could hear it. They could hear it.
Insert like a
Friends.
ding sound.
Yeah.
My friends from my hometown that had always said if you ever get pulled over, don't blow, brother. Don't blow. And for your listeners, if you ever get pulled over, fucking blow. Because if you don't blow,
You suck that cop's dick.
You do whatever it takes.
You blow on that breathalyzer because then the judge doesn't like it when you don't blow. So I got to do 3 days in jail.
Because you didn't blow?
Because I didn't blow, plus all the other bullshit I got from the DUI.
Really?
Yeah, and the 3 days in jail when I walked in, there was a real rapey scenario that I was involved in, which I won't go into.
Now you have to, because now you have to.
I was involved in a rapey scenario.
Right. You need to clarify really fast.
So I walked in and raped every fucking prisoner in that jail. Dominance.
I got a DUI. Respect me.
My friends from home told me, don't blow on that breathalyzer, and when you walk into the jail, rape everyone. So I did.
I'm almost positive you said breathalyzer.
I might have, man. I don't know.
This 19-year-old cock does not stop everyone here.
Yeah. No, I cried. I fucking cried. When they put the cuffs on me, I was just the funny thing was I started crying, and for some reason I thought of Tupac. And that's what made me cry. I don't really know why.
You just like him.
Yeah, he's great. I love Tupac. Loved, I guess, because he's dead. But yeah, so I walk into this jail cell, and it's like an octagon.
Like an arena.
No, it's different.
The fighting pits.
Right.
Yes.
It's different. No, it's there's a big open area in the middle, and then there's different. What are they called? It's been a long time. It's been a while.
Corners?
No, they're cell blocks.
Oh, okay.
And so there's 8 of them, and so you've got them like an octagon, and when you walk in, it's Russell Crowe walking out in Gladiator.
Sure, yeah.
To the
You're gonna
Coliseum.
fight for your freedom.
Well, I'm scared shitless.
Sure, of course.
And this is my only time going to jail, actually. And this humongous motherfucker looks at me and does the thing where you take your thumb and make it like it's a knife.
Like you're cutting your neck open.
And the cut the neck open thing. Real Karnov.
A real, a
He's a
super
real
Karnov
Karnov.
move.
Looks at me and points at me, does the neck thing.
Yeah.
And then mouths, "You're mine."
Oh, God. All right.
And then I went.
How'd you handle that?
I just looked at him and was like, "Nah, play up," because he was behind the cell block, and luckily I wasn't in his cell block. And then I went to my my jail bed and just went to sleep. Cried a little bit.
Yeah, for 3 days?
My dad had given me a book to try to save me.
How to get out of jail in 2 days.
No, it was a
How to dig your way out of jail.
It was a Billy Graham book about my dad's very Christian and everything, and I'm not. And so I read it because I didn't have anything else to do. But yeah, so anyway, Karnov.
I put in the show notes, Billy Graham book.
Yeah, we're going to keep that in there.
There's probably only one of those.
Yeah, it's the first time that's ever happened on this show in the notes, right? Billy Graham.
I don't. Yeah,
maybe.
that might be the first time we ever talked about Billy Graham.
Maybe it is.
But yeah, so
Benny Hinn we've talked about, not Billy Graham.
He invented the crackers?
it was a real Johnny Cash kind of day for me.
Yeah.
There was a lot of God. There was a lot of
trains.
man rape.
Yeah.
was a
Does he
lot
sing
of-
about that a lot?
No.
I'm about to say, I'm missing a lot. I'm missing the point of a lot of his songs.
There was just a lot of jail and God, the weird juxtaposition between the two. And then I got out of jail, and look at me now. I'm doing great. I'm on your podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I've never been in jail.
We are
I'm
a small
here.
step up from jail.
Yeah.
So,
It just
yeah.
kind of
Baby
like
step.
jail in here. There's a lot of hot sauce.
Yeah, as soon as you walked into my house, I was like,
There's
You're mine.
blankets and everything.
Uh-huh.
That's
Yeah,
about it.
jail is notorious for its blankets.
There were men fucking over in a corner.
Yeah.
You do things with blankets in jail.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Like what?
Shit, dog, I can't tell you.
It's
He
jail
was there for
secret.
3 days. There's no
I was there
telling
for
why did you
3
have a
days.
blanket.
You think I was the same person when I came out? I was.
Yeah.
Do you go more than 12 hours without coming? Can you imagine 3 days?
Yeah, it was
Yeah, what was that situation like?
trying to masturbate?
Yeah.
You don't.
I thought that had to do with the blankets.
No.
That's what I was thinking too. No, you formed the blanket into like a faux girl.
No, I
You fucked your blanket girl.
I was so terrified the whole time that I was in there. At the end, though, we did make jailhouse pizza, which is another thing that I'm going to tell you guys
Please tell me about jailhouse pizza. It doesn't
So-
involve blankets?
about. It does. It involves a plastic blanket
Fuck
called
yeah.
a trash bag. So you take a
my favorite.
You take a plastic trash bag and you lay it over the picnic table that's in the middle of the cell block, and then you take like everybody. It was really communal. It was actually awesome.
Except for that one guy.
That guy was in a different cell block, so I didn't have to
Okay.
worry.
You never
about
had to
him
deal with him.
Never had to deal with
Gotcha.
him, minus the intro. Pretty terrifying intro because I thought there was going to be one of those in every cell block. Luckily,
Right.
I had a good one where we just like.
You had the pizzeria cell block. They had the murder cell block.
I was hanging out with like that guy was like Bowser, and I was hanging out with Mario.
Hey, bringing it back to video games.
But so like you peel the trash bag open, and then you like lay it over the jailhouse table, and then everybody in the cell block like throws what they have from commissary in. So like you started with like a real nice cracker base.
Okay.
Salty cracker base.
All right.
And then there was essentially just whatever the fuck everybody
A little
else had.
mozzarella.
No, there was no mozzarella. There was no mozzarella. It was basically like a white trash salad, but it was cool because we all sat around and like ate it together with little tiny plastic spoons.
Yeah.
And it was communal.
It was
You really
bonding.
don't sound like a vagrant now.
I guess I'm not doing a good job so far.
No, you're doing a great job. You're doing a great
But
job.
no, man, it was super cool because everybody like, you know, people argue about like, fuck that, I want to watch soap operas, fuck that, I want to watch wrestling, and everybody's like yelling at each other. But
I want to watch Maury.
But God damn it, on Jailhouse Pizza Night, everybody came together.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what it's all about.
That make you feel better.
It did make me feel better.
I forget.
I think that it was my last day too, so it was like a big deal. You know.
They were sending you off.
No, they weren't. It just happened.
It's
to be
Chris's
Jailhouse
last day.
Pizza
They're all getting
Yeah, they
weepy.
weren't. yeah.
I mean, I hated him when he raped me, but by the end of it, like
I didn't.
I care about him. He had the prettiest blanket fuck doll, so he's king for the day.
King Chris.
King. No, I was definitely not raping anybody. Just want to get that on the record.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave that awkward silence in.
Yeah.
I definitely didn't rape anybody in jail.
Oh God. If you only knew the fucking week I had, man.
You need to clarify that.
If you only knew, you want me to clarify that?
If you want to, you debate. I
Just
know
to
you
say
debated
you
on
didn't
this.
rape or get raped by anyone during your week.
I'll say it. I don't even really care. So,
All right,
like,
this is no longer about Karnov in any possible fashion. That's fine.
No, it needs to be about Karnov.
Let's bring it back to Karnov. Definitely tell about your week, but bring it back to Karnov.
Oh, fuck.
Let's work that in.
Tie your week into a Russian circus performer.
I'm a musician. That's debatable, but like I've been working on this record for like. Well, the whole project, it's like a double album or whatever, and it's essentially like a breakup album, and I'm an idiot, so I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm write a double album about a breakup, and it's taken forever, and I'm finally getting the second half of it done, and so for like the last 6 weeks, I've been mixing and mastering and all this bullshit and trying to tie up loose ends, and on Sunday, I got hammered, super hammered.
Made a jailhouse pizza.
Made a jailhouse pizza, had diarrhea for 6 hours, then got back to the album. But yeah, so I got completely hammered and decided to text my ex-girlfriend's father while I was hammered listening to this record. And it did not go well. And he passed that along to her, and then she over-exaggerated like our entire relationship on the internet. And essentially now I'm like a Me Too person. So I feel like Kevin Spacey, even though like the only thing that I'm like really guilty of is being a drunk idiot that like text his ex-girlfriend's father like at like 8:30 at night and interrupted his Domino's game.
That's a big deal.
Unfortunately now I'm like really getting my shit tossed like out there on the internet because she lied and said that I was abusive and said that I'd been trying to contact her like constantly for the last couple of years, which is horse shit. And there's really nothing I can do about it because now I feel like fucking Kevin Spacey. So I just got to shut the fuck up and be like, okay, yeah, whatever, even though none of that's true. So
How long ago was this relationship?
Oh, it was a really long time ago.
Okay, so texting her father was like real out of the blue. It wasn't like we broke up last year.
It was completely fucked up. Like, if you want to know the truth of the matter, here's the truth of the matter. I got pretty trashed on Saturday. Then I woke up on Sunday with a hangover, drank about a cup and a half of coffee, had like a mild panic attack, decided to switch to beer, and then just decided to never go to food. And so by the end of the day, and then like trying to listen to this record to make sure it's right, which is about that whole thing, you know, you start thinking like, a lot of shit from a couple of years ago there, 3 years ago, 4 years, 3.5 years ago that I don't really like. And that was the mistake.
Why did he pop into your head and not like texting your ex-girlfriend?
Oh gosh. Do you really want me to answer that question?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
All right. Because
I can't think of a scenario where I'm going to text my ex's dad.
Sure,
So I
yeah,
want to
yeah,
know
yeah.
that. I want to know
Okay.
that road.
Okay, so like my folks got a divorce like about a month after like my ex and I had been broken up forever, but I found out that she slept with someone while I was with her about a year after we broke up. So right about the time I was like starting to heal up from it and being cool with it, I found out that she slept with this dude when we were together, and it was like several years ago, but it sucked because if I would have known that at the time, I would have like left her and probably not lived in Paducah anymore, to be honest. And so I found that out a month before my mom left my dad. And then essentially I just like kind of got really angry at women for a minute. You know what I mean? And like, which, not angry at women, that's probably the wrong way to put it, but like I didn't want to have anything to do with women. And so I hadn't talked to my mom in forever. And I realized while listening to the record, this is some pretty Freudian shit that I'm getting ready to talk about. But
Perfect.
I really realized, like, holy shit. Like, I mean, my mom's not a nice person. My ex-girlfriend isn't. She can be nice. They can both be nice, but, like, they also have this, like, for lack of a better term, Evil Dead regeneration side of them. I just saw that game sitting over there. And so it's like, you know, like, they can be assholes. And, but I thought about my mom, and I was like, it's bullshit that I don't talk to my mom anymore. I'm going to try to call my mom. Tried to call my mom. She didn't answer. And then that just kind of, like, spiraled into I'm going to kind of be an asshole to my ex-girlfriend's dad. So it's pretty Freudian. You guys are probably going to want to cut this from the podcast. But, like, yeah.
You would be an asshole to her dad to
I wasn't an
get back at
asshole.
her?
No, it was more like I realized that a lot of the reasons that she's the way she is because of the way she was raised. And a lot of the reasons that I'm the way I am is because of the way I was raised. And so I thought, like, you know, this is my, like, I'm getting this record out. It, like, totally deals with all the bullshit that we went through. And I kind of want to do this, like, last hurrah of kind of saying what I want to say, but I don't really want to say it to her. I want to say it to like the people that like raised her the way they raised her, and they're good people. Like her parents aren't mean, and they were always nice to me. Let's clarify that. But like, you know, I was doing some super like self-psychology bullshit, and I was trashed, and so I fucked up, and now I'm the Kevin Spacey of Paducah for no reason. Like that's what's so funny about it is like she like went online and like lied about everything and said that I was abusive and like that I like have been contacting her constantly since we broke up, which is total horseshit. And because of the current climate we live in, like I'm fucked. Like I can't say shit about it. Like, you know, I'm saying this, but no one listens to this shit.
No one does.
No one locally does. I know you guys have like people other places, but yeah, so it's kind of
But they will in this one because I did just put in the intro, Chris Black, comma, the Kevin Spacey of Paducah.
Yeah, that's what I am right now.
Yeah.
Like, but the fucked up thing is like I'm guilty of what? Like getting hammered and texting some like slightly passive aggressive shit to my ex-girlfriend's dad, which is fucked up, but it's not like I touched a little boy's penis. You know what I
Did you
mean?
have a good relationship with him, or was it not very good?
I did. I mean, he was really cool to me, and then he was still cool to me after we broke up. And so I think it was that thing where I was like drunk and dumb enough to be like, "He'll get it."
Oh, did you think you'd be like, yeah, my daughter's pretty terrible?
Well, I never said anything. Like, I that's the funny thing. Like,
You're right, Chris.
I hate her.
I opened the conversation with, "I miss your daughter," and then I was like,
It's a complicated. As a dad, there's a complicated text to get.
Yeah.
And I'm
That's
not,
like a reverse Sour Patch Kid.
I'm not in any way, shape, or form gonna sit here and like say that me texting him was a good idea. It wasn't.
Yeah, it was a pretty
fucking
bad idea.
Stupid. It
Yeah.
was terrible. However, them trying to turn me into the Kevin Spacey of Paducah is also kind of like, come on. Like, I am an idiot for doing that, but I'm definitely not like touching boys' pee. You know what I mean? Which is a different kind of me too, but you know what I mean.
Well, the people who know you, I'm sure, won't believe it, and then strangers who see it, who cares? They're strangers. So.
Yeah, but when you play music, it's kind of a bitch because now everybody.
Because you're kind of like, I mean, you're out in the public. I mean, you know, I mean, you're like well known.
I think I
around town.
was out in the public for a while. I feel like I'm not really that well known. I mean, I guess I am well known because there's a lot of people talking on her Facebook post about how big of a piece of shit I am. So I guess, but I don't know. I just think it's funny that like. You know, why can't people think a joke? I'm joking. I
I don't understand it. I can't.
Well, I think it's one thing to like, Yeah, I'm an idiot for doing what I did, but I'm certainly not like, what's that motherfucker, the bald motherfucker, Louis C.K.
Karnov.
Louis C.K. I'm not pulling a Louis C.K. It's not like I don't know. It just kind of blows my mind. But it's small town motherfuckers with a small town mentality. And, I'm not from Paducah. I moved in. So whatever. Y'all motherfuckers keep it. That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
Like, that's how
It's
I
a
have to
bummer.
look at it.
The quilters can have it.
No, it's not that. It's just keep that like fucking horse shit, Anyway, Karnov's great. I love that.
You know who didn't post on your wall? Karnov.
Fucking Karnov.
I cannot fucking believe I talked about that shit. I was trying not to talk about it, and you got me to talk about it.
What?
Hey,
You like
do you feel a little
What?
bit better? Do you feel? I mean,
Yeah, do you feel better?
Got to get it out. A little catharsis.
No, really. I mean, the thing of it is though, like I'm going to share your episode of the podcast on my Facebook, and now all the people that have already unfollowed me because I'm a fucking rapist because I text someone's dad will not hear this, but the people that stuck with me.
Well, I'll take it out if you want.
No,
Yeah.
we'll leave it in.
All right.
Yeah, we'll leave it in.
All right.
Fuck them.
I mean, I don't want you to feel like I egged you into it. I'm glad you talked about it. I mean, like Tyler said, I hope you feel better. I know that you don't. You know what I mean? Like, that's not a thing where you just like, oh, I talked about that. Now I feel so much. You know what I mean?
So
But,
that's why I'm kind of like in this like awful, funky mood is because I'm having to deal with that shit. I don't know if you think your listeners would like it.
I mean, I think it's interesting. I think it's very, very real.
A goal that Dave and I have of this show is for it to feel like you're hanging out with your friends.
Yeah.
So real shit like that for people to like sit down, like, yeah, they heard you laugh, they heard this story, it's like
They heard about Jailhouse Pizza, and then now they're hearing about this. I mean, it's just how
they're that much more involved
All right, well,
because
fuck it. Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to do it, go for it. I don't care. Like,
I mean, I'm good. I'm good with it.
I don't
mean,
feel like I said anything bad. I mean, like I'm accepting the fact that what I did was fucking stupid, but I'm definitely not going to accept the fact that like she's essentially running around saying that like I was abusive, which I wasn't, and that I've tried to contact her like a million times since we broke up, which, yeah, there was a bit of that at first, but like I sent you some emails, dude. Like, chill out. You know what I mean? Like, and the way that things ended was like I think that's kind of what's funny about the whole like men and women thing in this day and age is that like, men are assholes. There's no doubt about that. Like, I can be a complete asshole if I want to, but like if I really love somebody, I'm not an asshole to them unless they deserve it. You know what I mean? And so like with her, most of the things that I did during our relationship that could be considered quote unquote abusive were in response to abusive shit that she did to me. And so like if I'm gonna, like the only way for me to not be abusive in that relationship would have been to let her walk all over me. And like that's not fair.
like define abusive. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I don't want to get into specifics because I'm not trying to
Sure.
I'm not trying to do that to her.
Sure. No, right. And I don't want specifics, but I mean, you're not like talking about like
I'm talking like
abuse is a red flag word. So I think unless you handle it very carefully, it's going to sound
right. It's gonna
Fair
sound
enough.
really
I'm
bad.
not talking
Yeah,
like nothing like physical. That's the fucked up thing. Like she knows what she like the we were just basically like really toxic for one another, and it was
okay.
a really unhealthy relationship for a long time. So like, of course she can say that I was abusive to her because I'm sure that she feels like I was abusive to her. But the thing is, like, I don't feel like I was abusive to her because I feel like everything that I did, which was pretty much defined by like getting upset, was because she did something that was like way out of the ordinary or like just kind of like not really in the quote unquote rules of a relationship. If I can say that like vaguely enough without, I mean, she's not a fucking bad person. She's just vindictive, So am I if I want to be, but I'm trying not to be. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know.
you hit each other's negative sides very hard.
Yeah, there was no like physical abuse or anything like that. It was just like when we were good, we were good. When we were bad, we were really bad. And, there was a lot of fundamental differences in our ideologies about life, if you want to look at it that way. And at the end of the day, that's why I'm a dumbass and decided to make this like double album that like, a lot of the songs I'm dealing with right now that are on this new one, I wrote like in the first year and a half of us being broke up, which was a pretty intense year and a half. Cause I mean, we were pretty tight. And, so yeah, it's like I'm having to relive all that shit by going through it. And, it stirred up a lot of stuff and I got blackout drunk and texted her dad like a dipshit. But shit happens, I mean, it does, dude. Like, I don't know. What the fuck am I supposed to do? Come on a podcast.
Amen.
Yeah, that's right.
Because what I'm hearing is just like that it was a lot of like fighting, passive aggression. You knew what buttons to press to hurt one another, and you would press them.
Oh hell yeah, we did that shit the
to
whole
do
time,
it,
man. Like
yeah.
it's funny because we were good on a lot of levels, but man, on the bad levels, it was like, whew, and we should have, and in her defense, I really loved her, and I tried to keep it together because I'm one of those people. I was raised Catholic, so it's like, you do the right thing no matter how bad it hurts. You know what I mean? So like, I always tried to do the right thing and wanted to work on it, and it didn't work. And then some shit happened, and we went our separate ways, and it was a very like abrupt ending, and I never really got closure. And so I think in a weird way, like when I was listening to the album the other night, out of my mind, for the record, I was like, I'm gonna get closure. And in a weird way, I kind of did.
Yeah, I don't think there's no way for a toxic relationship to end besides abruptly.
Sure.
Like, it's not going to be a planned, nice.
Right.
If it was a good relationship, it's not going to end
Hey,
good.
this isn't working out. Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like, I could go into details about it, but I'm not going to.
Sure, yeah.
There were a lot of crazy things that happened outside of our relationship. Like, not someone cheating or anything like that at the end anyway. But like, it was one of those things where you get to the point where you realize that like, life happens and like real life shit is going to happen. And some real life shit happened to her, and she wasn't dealing with it very well. And I got to the point where I was like, I don't know how much longer I can do this. And she was getting to the point where she was like, so focused on this tragedy that she didn't give a shit about me. So we just got to the point where it was bogus. And then after that, you get the, Jesus, I'm a dumbass. I mean, I should not have decided to write a double album about it, but I did. And,
that's still catharsis and closure.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine that lets you process
You're
it.
not
the
going to
fucked
get.
up thing was like the night that I decided to text her dad was like literally my last night. Like the thing had already gone off to like master, so it's like out of my hands at this point. But I still had to listen to it one more time, and in doing that, I stirred up like I went like really deep, and I fucked up.
Well,
So-
I mean, I'm not a musician, but does that it got that reaction out of you, would then know that like you've made something, you've put it all out there into
Oh yeah,
this?
man. I mean, I knew that I like put something into it. The guy that mixed it is a friend of mine, and it made him while he was mixing it. I was actually in Nashville working on some other music. Excuse me. And he was mixing it, like starting to mix it, and I was on my way back, and I like got a text from him, and like he sent me like a selfie of him like crying in the mirror and was like joking, was like, "Thanks a lot for letting me mix it," because it gets like pretty dark, towards the end. But I'm not like shit talking or anything like that. It's just it's basically just like a white trash opera about a toxic relationship, and I decided to devote the last 4 years of my life to like writing it, and now. The side effect of that was I'm kind of fucked up. So now I just got to get my shit together and learn how to sell it.
And not listen to it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I need to quit that. Like, listening to it's not...
Well, it sounds like you encapsulated, you pulled out all of your pain and put it all in that. And if you listen to it again, you're just going to reabsorb
Well, the
it.
problem is I have to. Like, I have to keep listening to it because, like, it's done being mixed, but it's, like, going to get mastered. And once it gets mastered, I fucking have to listen to it. So I just need... And then I have to do the artwork, and then I have to, like, there's a... Like,
So cancel your cell phone plan.
Yeah, I need to.
Yeah.
Well, I'm definitely not going to do that again. But I think I was like, in some sort of way, I was looking for a way out of it, and I felt like doing what I did would get me out of it. And at the end of the day, it did. I kind of got to see how she exaggerates everything, and then like plays the victim, and And now here I am on your podcast playing the victim myself. So we're two toxic motherfuckers that didn't need to be together.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
So-
like realizing that you didn't belong with each other. Like, that's a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, I've known that for years.
Yeah.
It's not a thing. It's just that the album is like I said, it was written like pretty much in a year after we broke up.
Yeah.
So it's like stirring up all this shit.
Yeah,
and
and
I'm
it was-
listening to it for like
sure.
6 weeks straight and yada, yada, yada. So anyway, if you guys are interested in buying sad shit,
Yeah, of course
Yeah.
we are.
yeah. If you guys like sad shit, my website is Songs Chris Black Wrote .com. Yeah, it's not, I was trying to get my email. It's songschrisblackwrote.com. Songs that Chris Black wrote. Songschrisblackwrote.com.
We'll put the route in the show notes.
Yeah, I've got a link in the show notes that reads "Buy Chris's sad shit."
And then my YouTube channel, like I'm pretty proud of my videos.
You did a really good infomercial.
Yeah,
You did a really good. I'm in it.
Yeah,
I'm in the infomercial.
Yeah,
I make a.
And
I make
a fucking Karnov joke.
Well, an ET Atari joke. I do. Yeah.
No. But yeah,
I should have made a Karnov joke. Damn it. Sorry, I ruined your
Dude,
infomercial.
I'm so sorry that I just turned you guys to shit into
No,
like Dr. Phil.
no, not at all. Not
I just
at all.
had like a super bad day.
If I wanted to avoid it, I wouldn't have asked.
And people
Well-
do call our show the Dr. Phil of Video Game Podcast, so it's pretty fitting.
All right. I may not share it on my Facebook because like I kind of want to share it so other people can like hear what I'm saying, but I also don't want to like. In this day and age, there's so much uproar if like a woman says anything, which, you know, there should be fucking uproar
Yeah.
if it's real. And like, I'm not going to sit here and say that I was a saint when I was with that woman, but I sure as shit wasn't abusive, and that's kind of a nasty label to throw on.
It's hard.
Yeah,
It's hard to
like Tyler
describe.
said, it's like that's a red flag word.
Yeah,
I mean,
Well,
it's hard to describe a toxic relationship without using those terms, but
Right.
those terms
Yeah.
have so many connotations. It makes it sound. And then,
Oh, well, don't get me wrong,
touching the Me Too movement does make it sound.
She
that-
didn't do that. She at least didn't me to it.
Yeah.
There was
I
no
mean,
hashtag.
that lends
It wasn't official.
That lends a certain gravity to
Sure.
it. Those words lend a certain gravity to it. When you talking about it, it sounds like to me, and it's difficult to talk about without sounding bad or making people immediately assume something very different.
Well, I'm really like upset about it. You
Yeah.
know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
sure.
I'm very upset about it because
I know
it's
you are, yeah.
untrue. Like if it was true, I wouldn't be upset about it. But like, you know, like what am I supposed to do? Like, am I supposed to, you know, like get on the internet and be like, rah, 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 and then I just look like a dick.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, don't do that.
I'm not gonna do that. And
Come on a podcast and you talk about
you know,
it.
Yeah.
but
What
like
you do.
it's a really tough situation to be in, and I understand why she's pissed. I understand that, you know, what I did was completely stupid, and I did a lot of stupid shit when we were together, but like even the text messages that I sent her dad that she like shared, it's just me being like passive aggressive. It's not like I was like, your daughter's a hoe, you know. I didn't do anything like that.
Have you ever seen the show You're the Worst?
I want to see it. I've seen ads for it, and God, I want to see it.
That's
Yeah.
what, because I've seen several episodes of it, and you describing your relationship to me, that's what it sounds like. Because that show
haven't
is
seen it.
about
What is
two people who are toxic and bad for each other, trying to make it work because they're still attracted to each other, and they do these awful things to one another.
Oh, well, dude, like, and I'm not, you know, she's not like a terrible person. There's just parts of her that are terrible. And a lot of people would probably see those parts of her and be like, oh, these parts are fine. But for me, it wasn't for me. And like, you know,
And vice versa.
Yeah, and vice
Sure,
versa.
yeah.
Exactly, you know. And it was funny because like the places that we landed where we agreed so hard. But the places where we landed where we disagreed, it was just awful. And we're both really bullheaded people, and you know, I'd like to think that we're both fairly intelligent. And so you mix that up with a whole bunch of like hormones or whatever, and it's like
You teenagers.
yeah, like a couple. I don't know. It's just a very strange thing. I've really never experienced anything like it. I've never experienced anything. I've never had a life experience that was more powerful than that. Really, I'll say that
Okay.
one way or the other.
And that power can go both ways. That
Yeah.
passion
I've
runs
I've
positive
never
and
been
runs
drug
negative.
around like that in my entire life, like by anything. You know, like I was raised Catholic, and God wasn't that important to me when a kid. So it's a weird thing.
Yeah.
All right, well, guys, thanks. I'm gonna get a
Yeah, man.
lift home.
Thanks for being on the show. I hope you had a really good time.
David's like, yeah, man, just come by.
Yeah, come on over. We'll talk about Karnov. It'll be good.
Whatever. I mean, I guess it's good to talk about it, and you guys can edit it. I'm sorry that was so long.
I'm only going to edit it if you want me to, essentially.
No, I mean, like,
So-
it was so long-winded. It felt like I was talking about it for like 25 minutes, and your podcast is fairly short from what you've told me.
Yeah, sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't.
You do what you want, man. I don't care.
All right. And if you don't want to share it, if you don't feel like sharing it, don't. Look, I didn't even expect you to, honestly. So it's no big deal.
I think I need to share it in some way. So, like, I feel like nothing I said was untrue. you know?
Okay.
So I'd rather...
So send a link to your ex-girlfriend's dad.
Yeah, definitely do that.
I mean, yeah, that would be fantastic because I can't do that. I deleted his number.
I will. You give it to me and I'll send it to him.
I just wish that, I wish that everybody that's like out there pulling a Kevin Spacey on me, and I can be a piece of shit. I'm not going to say that I can't, but like, damn, man, like there's a fine line between... not a fine line. There's a really big space between being a piece of shit, being an asshole, and being like abusive. You know what I mean? So like that term, that's the thing that bothers me about it.
Sure, yeah, that would bother me too.
It's
Yeah,
like, I'm not fucking abusive. I got upset about the crazy shit you did, you know? And so I could say that she was abusive to me. She could say that I was abusive to her. But at the end of the day, it was just a toxic relationship. And like everybody was abusive to everybody. And so when you're a woman in this day and age and you have that like freedom to be able to say words like that, which conjure up, you know, certain emotions because of like politics and just...
Which is good to be able to say that and be heard.
yeah, absolutely.
Fuck yeah. I'm not denying that at all. Like,
Sure, and I know you, and I know
I'm just
that,
like,
right.
I'm kind of between a rock and a hard place here because it's like I agree with like the Me Too movement.
Right.
And I agree with like accountability and
Yeah.
shit like that, you know. And I'm not like some kind of womanizer that's like out like tricking girls into sleeping with me and like, you know, then when I get them, be like, oh, I'm gonna brainwash you or whatever. Like, so to be like lumped into that kind of shit really sucks. And I get that she's upset and I get that she's pissed, but like, to be honest with you, it's been like 2 days that it's been up on her social media. And if it was me, like I would have had empathy by now and be like, damn, I'm taking that down. And so it's fucked up to me that like the Me Too movement wants like everybody to have empathy for these women that have been abused, which as everyone should. But then on like the reverse of it, like if it's not true, where's the empathy? Like, where's the empathy for people that are like, you know, I made someone mad. I didn't send someone a dick pic. I didn't touch someone's ass. I didn't like rape a girl. I did some really stupid drunk shit. And now I'm the Kevin Spacey of Paducah. And it's like, I'm not fucking Kevin Spacey. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of an annoying thing. But at the end of the day, I did bring it on myself. So I don't know.
Well, I think the people who know you and then just continue on presenting your best side and...
I mean, I'll
pretty
sell
much
at
all you
least
can do.
3 to 4 of these albums. It'll be cool.
Yeah.
It'll be cool. No, I don't know, man. It is what it is. Let's talk about this Karnov.
You want to talk about Karnov?
You know what
Yeah,
else
I'm
is
so
awesome?
excited to talk about Karnov now, dude. Like,
You know what
you
else?
psyched?
We went pretty deep. What else is deep?
so psyched.
All the levels of Karnov.
So deep.
So deep.
They're so
Oh,
deep.
can we like throw the joke in there, like what you said about it?
The boomerang? You want to do the boomerang bit again?
No, this will be a perfect joke for after that story.
All right.
You said that like a lot of the levels were what? Like the game was just very...
Oh yeah, it's like the Karnov is like, it's kind of like we're back on script. I love it. I love it. We're back on script. Karnov is like one of these games where you're pretty much doing the same thing over and over again. You're walking left to right, shooting fireballs out of your
Yeah,
mouth.
spitting fireballs.
You're
Spitting
doing
hot
the
fire.
same thing over and over, just in different locations. You're fighting the same things.
just like my
Karnov.
mental illnesses.
Boom.
There it is.
There's the joke.
That was an office joke.
All right. Thanks for listening,
Office
everybody.
Joke. Office joke. Just like my mental illnesses. Yeah.
Do you know who Karnov's son is?
Son of Karnov.
Dylon.
Dylon.
Oh shit!
'Cause
The guy
he's-
the guy from the Puff Daddy thing.
He spits hot
spits hot
fire.
fire.
I like that. I'm giving out
Dylon,
pounds.
Dylon,
Giving out
and
pounds.
Dylon.
So, I mean, because normally you spit one fireball, you get upgrades and shoot multiple fireballs
Yeah.
that spread.
Up to 3, which Chris, we started on this whole thing because I was like, because we were in my office, and then I don't know, we took a hard left. You made the connection. You were like, this is kind of like Mario meets Contra.
No,
and
it's like Mario meets Contra coupled with like Castlevania.
Yeah.
That's what I felt like it was.
Yeah, because you got the run and jump and like the power ups like you do in Mario.
Mm-hmm.
Because Karnov picks up orbs and that's what allows him to spit more fire. It's definitely spit hot fire.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I hear that now.
Spit hot fire. and it is also very much a run and gun game. I mean, it is like very much like Contra, and you're fighting.
Run and ladder game.
Yes. Yeah. And a little bit of a boy and his blob mixed in. Because you do have, not only do you have like the orbs where you pick up where you get extra fireballs, but you also pick up weird shit like a ladder. And you got weird shit like boots. They're called options where you can store them in a bar.
There was that I felt like that personally, for being somebody that doesn't know jack shit about video games. That was like,
Hey man,
so
you got that. You knocked that woman
well,
out.
you guys are like pros.
Got
and
her
I'm
NES?
Nope.
Well, did you play basketball when you were a kid?
Yep.
Okay. Do you play basketball anymore?
Nope.
Bingo. We're in the same.
I mean, I
boat.
guess you could sort of say I played basketball. I was on a team that I played the basketball.
If you're playing basketball these days, like I'm playing Nintendo. You know what I mean? Like I don't do this shit anymore. But I thought it was so.
Yeah.
My goodness, that hot sauce.
I wish everyone could see you rubbing your nipples.
Yeah. So like,
You're like Buffalo Bill up in here.
I started rubbing my nipples, and you're like, you know what? He was abusive.
All right, that cleared it up for me.
Sold. That dude is the Kevin Spacey of Paducah. But yeah, like I thought that the toolbar was awesome because like that's like something that I personally in the basic bitch games I was playing when I was a kid, like I didn't see that kind of shit, and I watched that dude be like going to his different things. And I was like, damn, that's kind of pro for me and Nintendo.
We watched a dude beat this game in 25 minutes. It did take Jacob of Wolf Fighting fame and me 4 hours to do it on Twitch, but we did it, which was a
There
huge
you go.
deal because like Jacob had this game when he was a kid, and it's like he never beat it, so we got to sit down together, play it, and beat it. And I did take a screenshot of his face when he beat it, and it is pretty much the best thing in the fucking world.
I'm gonna text my dad.
Yes, right. Yeah, and I told him, please don't text your dad a screen that says, congratulations, it's the end. Because that's pretty much what
And
happens
then
when you
never
beat the
speak
game.
to him again.
Right.
Does he have an ex-girlfriend? He should have texted.
Text her dad, right? He doesn't know how to do it.
That's what you want to do. Yeah.
But I think it was cool that you could pick up all these items and use them later. But like the way that you select those items really sucks because it's like you're pressing left and right to move Karnov left and right, but that also controls what you're selecting on the bar.
Do you have to push select?
No, man. You do have to press select, like to
get it
choose
down
to
to
choose
the
the
bar.
item. Yeah,
I get that.
No, not to move it down. Like you're constantly as you're moving, like you're scrolling through your items. So it's like if you're moving to the right, you're scrolling right. You're scrolling through your items to the right. So that's really shitty.
That is fucked up.
But you don't use them until you hit the select
Well, it
button.
wasn't a
but
Super
So you just have to
Nintendo,
take
there
the
weren't
perfect
enough
amount of
buttons.
steps.
Yeah, there weren't a
They
lot
were
of
just ahead of
buttons.
the curve.
And you can pause the game and then scroll through the menu. But
Okay, well that's good. And then you're gonna be like, I need to put a ladder here. All right, well I gotta take 6 steps left.
But
3
right,
steps
unless you
right.
You can put ladders places?
yeah, you can drop
That's
ladders.
some fucking Legend of Zelda on 64 shit.
Yeah, that's some boy in his
Crazy
that's
ahead of
some
its
boy in
time.
his blob, man.
Fuck that shit. Like, I'm 100% on Karnov.
You're
That
in?
game is badass.
You're in?
Like, I'm not going to buy it. I'm not going to play it. But, like, I think, like,
I mean, I kind of like it, is what I'm saying.
I'm saying I think it's a...
In theory.
No, I'm saying that if...
I'm gonna get a tattoo of Karnov's face on my belly button being him spitting fire.
No. I'm saying that, like, if young me, like, middle school me...
You're such a Karnov poser.
If young me found that game, dude, I would have been like, that's what I was so pissed about when he showed it to me is I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, if I was a kid, like, during the Castlevania era for me, if I would have found that, I would have been like, fuck yeah, I want to play Karnov. Now, Castlevania had a really good storyline. We're not here to talk about that.
Man, I
Here
could talk
to-
about Castlevania though.
I'm not going to do it. I'm not throwing the
I saw
podcast
your
off.
Simon's Quest and Dracula's Curse over at your house earlier.
Yeah, dude.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
That's some good shit.
Yeah, if you guys ever need anything, like, I've got beers. But no, I do have like, dude, I do have all that old school shit, like the power pad and all that stuff. If
Yeah.
you guys ever need it, like, it's in my garage. Like, I'm not getting the power pad.
Can we
out.
come over and play one day?
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
You thought about that, so we're not going to do that.
No, I was being
Can I
like,
come over and play? Yeah.
No,
Y'all just
no.
listen to me say some shit. So
No.
yeah, I guess.
I feel like I owe it to you, so yeah.
No, for real. I would love that. I'm not fucking with you. I would totally, like, right now, just be like, nah, playa.
Fuck it. I'm going to bring Karnov over. You did buy that Chinese NES
Yeah, that was a piece of
classic
shit.
off of eBay.
Yeah, I had to go through some fucking PayPal circles to get my money
Oh, did
back
you get
on
your
that.
money back on that?
Yeah, I got my money back.
It did not work at all, did it?
No, I plugged it in. I was so pumped about that fucking
I
thing,
know
too.
you were. You brought it. You had it at work and everything. You're like, look at this, and you pulled
That's
out.
where it got
You pulled out
delivered.
the
It's not like-
instructions, and it was like list of game.
Yeah.
Right. And it's like I wish I
brought
would.
it.
Yeah, we should
I
because like
should have fucking
the
brought
game
it.
titles
Oh,
were
God.
hilariously mistranslated.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. You guys
All
can
right,
talk about
perfect,
it next time.
perfect.
But yeah, like I had to, it's just like I plugged it in. I found like the best deal. I found best deal.
you did find best deal.
And then like plugged it in at my house and I was so pumped. And then I pushed power and the red light came on and I thought, and
Your house caught on fire.
This is 100% slow motion mind. I was like, the red light came on and I went, yes, no. Because it was like, that's how fast it was.
It immediately went
The
off.
light came on and went off. And then I got pissed because I like had to, the guy fucking selling them for $20 or whatever I got it for was trying to pull some bullshit. So he was like, I need you to send me a video of it. So I did, and then he was like, I want more video, and then I was
This time, take your clothes off.
yeah, and this time I was
Can
like,
you step in some mud in front of any?
Eat some grapes and show me the video.
yeah, and I was like, I just got out of 4 years ago, I got out of a relationship that was really manipulative, so I know what this is. I just hollered at eBay. I just sent eBay a text, and I was like, I
Yo,
don't think
eBay.
so.
You just text back her name, like, "Is this you?" No response.
Yeah. Did I just buy this from my ex? Seems oddly manipulative, but yeah, like basically, I got my money back. Oh, what's that sound?
I
Does
don't
that
know.
mean it's time for the quiz?
Yeah,
Does the feedback mean
we're having
That
some
you know
audio
what that
issues.
feedback loop means.
Can you do the? Yeah, Chris brought us harmonica. You were playing the. Can we?
I love the fact that everybody that like listened to me tell that story earlier, and I'm talking about my music there, is going to be like, so basically this guy writes like children's songs about like really adult things, and that's kind of true, I guess, in a way.
Can you play the Roseanne theme song, please?
I don't know it, but I can play.
Yeah,
like,
let's do it.
Blues
Yeah, you know
harmonica,
it. You know it.
I don't know it. I honestly don't, but I can just play like bullshit blues harmonica.
Perfect.
Which is like. There's the Roseanne. You get the warble. That's
I'm gonna
called
like.
warble.
I'm gonna splice in Roseanne laughing.
It's nice that we're talking about Roseanne too because she's hated on the internet for being a racist.
Yeah.
And now I'm Kevin Spacey.
I don't think you're
So
Rosa.
you're not. Yeah.
No, I'm joking. I was going to say something sarcastic.
You're so good at the harmonica. You can text my dad anytime.
That's actually really like dads love harmonica. Like white dads.
White dads.
White dads particularly love a good harmonica.
So white dads like harmonica, blues
Yeah,
harmonica.
white people in general love blues harmonica. Like,
For the record, you are black.
Chris Black.
Chris Black.
I am in fact a honky, but like, no, man. Like, if you play like, they love blues too. It's really weird. Like, I play some blues music and shit like that. But like, if you play like in a bar, like you got to do it late. You got to do it like when everybody's really
Like,
drunk.
what's the perfect
Like,
time?
Drunk.
Like 11?
I would say the best time to play blues harmonica if you're playing at a show at like a local place. I mean, like. You're not going to get this everywhere, but if you're getting it like in the middle of fucking nowhere, you get a bunch of white people drunk and like say 10:45, 11 o'clock.
All right.
where
Sounds
they're-
close.
Where they're not ready to go home. They don't realize they're going to go home in about 45 minutes. That's when you want to catch them. And then you just hit them with like.
And then they're like, I didn't know Roseanne was here.
Yeah, and they lose their shit, and then they're just in. But then they're like, oh, actually, I gotta go to work at Kohl's in the morning. So yeah,
Hey
yeah.
Siri,
Oh, Jesus.
set a reminder to play harmonica at 10:45. Thank you, Siri.
That's gonna be so amazing.
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
When it
Nikki's
wakes
gonna
you
love
up.
it. Yeah, Nikki and Henry are gonna love it when I play his harmonica at 10:45. I'll be like, I don't understand. Chris said you people would love this.
You gotta keep in mind. I said that there has to be like a bar full of like drunk people.
That's right. Well, we do live in a bar, so
You guys really do?
no.
Why haven't you had me over?
You're right. Because I want to stay in business, man.
Yeah, no shit. Sorry. I think I made that clip when you made me laugh too hard.
Yeah. Oh boy, man. I got you.
Then I cough.
Yeah. You know who else coughs?
Karnov.
Karnov.
Oh man.
Just cleared the whole thing like he does that one item that clears the screen.
Yeah,
Yeah, that sunburst.
Little spiky ball. Do you remember the spiky ball?
Nah.
That's because the guy we watched was so good that he didn't need to use it ever.
That guy was a fucking boss.
Yeah, he
Dude,
essentially
Jesus.
dodged everything. He made it right to the fishman boss who has a bag of green orbs that he throws at you. He's got one hand, looks like he's got one hand down his pants and the other hand holding a bag, and then he throws, I assume, his eggs at you. He pulls them out of a patch and throws his eggs.
Is this semen?
I mean, maybe.
Could be.
Could be.
It's a dirty game.
It's a very dirty game.
Very dirty.
It's a very dirty game.
Because really,
Because it's Russian.
it's true.
Like, let's get real. Like, Russians, dude. Sorry. like,
I'm looking at you like, well, okay, where are we going with this
we're
one?
not going anywhere. I'm just shutting up. But, like, come on. Like, Russians they're sketchy as shit.
You think so?
I know so. I have to deal with Russians all the time at work because it's a long story. I'm not going into it.
we love you, Zeus Laser.
Oh, shit. Zeus Laser's Russian? Look, that was racist, and I'm sorry.
I think for the record, it was culturally insensitive.
Whatever.
Now let's just see if we can hit on all the cylinders. Let's see if we
And
get all of them.
this is why this is why my ex-girlfriend said I was abusive.
Yeah. Is she Russian?
She's Polish.
All right. Well,
She was.
is that Russian? Could you educate me? I don't know.
I mean, it's Eastern European,
Okay. All right.
so that's why we always.
I thought it was a state. It's next to Alaska, right? That one.
No.
Well, Sarah Palin can see it from her house.
Poland is in Oregon. There's that show Polandia.
Polandia.
Yeah.
I forgot about Polandia. Keep it weird, Polandia.
Keep it weird, Polandia.
So Karnov.
Sorry, dudes.
What other? Okay.
I'm gonna go pee again. You guys get back to work. All right? Like, there's no point in me being in here. I'm just distracting as shit.
That is the point of you being in here.
Yeah, but it's not like it's too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Too intense.
No, I just think that we got to get back to like.
You said some racist shit and you're bailing. I get it.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go urinate. Maybe have a cigarette. You know.
All right.
You guys talk about.
We're gonna talk about Karnov.
And then if you want, you can edit this shit out.
No, that's not happening. You underestimate how lazy I am.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, you can put up a fucking. It feels like we've been watching Titanic. How long is this? God damn. How long have I been here? I'm sorry. I've had a rough week, dude. I've had a rough week.
Yeah.
You'll get there one bush at a time.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna.
You're rubbing your nipples again. You gotta stop doing that. Well, you kept saying I can't wait to come on your podcast, and every time you say it, I was like, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go out there.
All right.
I gotta be focused and put my hat on so I don't scare your kids.
That'll help.
Yeah, that'll do it.
All right, I'll put it in a ponytail. I'll put it in a ponytail.
Oh, perfect.
All right, I'll put it in a ponytail. That way, they'll just be like, "Oh, look at that homeless guy. It's really nice."
They're gonna each give you $20 to $30.
Yeah, please ask him for $20 to $30.
I'm gonna ask your daughter for a cigarette. All right, I'm getting the AF out of here.
All right. Drive safe.
I'm not driving. I'm not stupid.
I know. I'm driving you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So much. Why
Yeah,
am I
you-
trying to put my hat on my
You're welcome.
ponytail? Work, dude. No, that's my coat. Yeah, you're gonna want to edit this shit out.
No, this is all in. This is all in. Yeah, absolutely. This is staying.
This is gold.
Hey, I'm just really glad that you guys had a person that's 6'3" inside of this.
Yeah, welcome to Hobbiton.
Freaking out. You know,
You're like Gandalf.
It's like a. I don't know. It's just kids.
So Karnov.
Let's just wait for him. Let's just wait
Yeah,
for him to
bro,
come
let's
back.
wait.
Yeah,
let's wait in
for him to come
silence.
back. Yeah,
Unedited silence.
yeah. Let's just sit here as long as we possibly can.
All right, so Karnov has a lot of sub items.
Let's push it forward. Huh? All right.
Yep.
It does. It has a bunch of sub items. You got bombs, which,
Yep.
as far as I know, they can be used to kill enemies, but you specifically use them to blow up a wall in the game.
Yeah, I know of one wall.
Like, there's one wall
Yep.
where there's like wings on the other side that you need to get,
Yeah, because Karnov can sprout wings and fly in
which is
certain
terrifying.
parts of the game.
Because he is a giant man.
Yep.
He is a giant man, and he does sprout wings when you use the wing power up. So the way it works is like, okay, the wings are a prime example of situational items that this game has where it's like, okay, so you can pick up a wings power up, but like the game will only allow you to use them at certain points. And it's like the way you know you can use them is if you pick up a pair of wings as a power up, they'll show up in your bar at the bottom and it'll start flashing whenever you can select it. There's another item like that, the helmet, which I thought was really cool. There's a helmet. If you find the helmet power up, it does nothing until it starts flashing on your bar. And when it starts flashing on your bar, you can select it. And when you do, like you'll start hearing a chime. Doom, doom, doom. It's like, okay, let me throw this helmet on. And when you do, it reveals hidden power-ups that you can pick up. I think that's really neat. There's also another one that is a diving helmet, which is very situational. There's one
water level
in the game where it's a water level. And that part feels very much like a side-scrolling, like Gradius, like a shooter
you
or
turn
something.
into Murkov.
Murkov, yes. And I mean, other than that, you got the ladder, of course, which we talked about.
Ladder, you have to use the ladder a lot.
A lot.
But
But you can reuse it, which is nice. I mean, you have to climb down it because I didn't know, but like if you use it and you climb up and then you climb down, it'll go back in your inventory. If you don't climb down, if you jump off, that ladder is staying wherever you put it.
Yep.
Also, I noticed that like sometimes when you put the ladder, like you can spawn things in this game. It kind of works a little bit like Ghosts and Goblins, how like if you jump in a certain area, you'll spawn something on in the game. Like usually in Ghosts and Goblins, it's like armor or something.
yeah, that fucking torch.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah, or the torch. You do that in Karnov as well, but usually it's like a dragon. Like there are several moments where it's like I placed a ladder and climbed up, and then all of a sudden a dragon came off the fucking screen to get me.
Yep.
Which the dragon does come into play because like the whole thing about this game is in the North American version for the NES, the story is Karnov is a circus strongman who can breathe fire. He is on a quest to find the treasures of Babylon. There's a dragon named Ryu who has taken the treasures from a village, and Karnov shows up at the village essentially to get the treasures. Okay, so
he's going to ransack this village, but somebody else got there first.
Somebody got there first. Yeah, totally. The dragon. Well, see, it's like, okay.
So he's not getting the treasures to bring him back. He's like, oh, shit, well, where's this motherfucker then?
Yeah, the Japanese version, like the Japanese story is so much better and fits in.
Because they have cutscenes and all that kind of shit.
They do have
version.
cutscenes, and they were cut because of religious undertones. Very Nintendo, like Nintendo of America is like we don't want any religious symbolism in our games, so we're
Is that a cross on Link Shield? Fuck no. Get it out.
Get it right out. But like the story in the Japanese version is so much more interesting because do you know the story?
I don't.
Oh man. It fits in with the whole Karnov verse because Karnov is always a bad guy. In every other game, Karnov is like a bad guy. This is like the only game where you're Karnov doing a good thing. Here's the deal. Karnov is a villain who's very powerful, and God recognizes that these treasures have been stolen by this dragon, and he's going to tap Karnov to get these treasures back for him because Karnov is very powerful. So God sends Karnov on a mission to get the treasures back. I don't know if it's like a redemption story or what, or if it's like penance for like what Karnov has done. But like it's very like Karnov he's a bad guy, and he's on a mission from God.
Okay.
I think that's
interesting
so
enough.
much better. He's
Yeah.
not a circus strongman. Like that's not in his story. It seems very weird that they were like, you know what kids in America like? Circuses, strongmen, and fire. In that order.
Can he just be a genie? No.
No, he can't.
He's a circus strongman. Because what? There are 6 levels?
There are 9 levels.
9 levels.
Yeah,
9
there are
levels.
9. They're very short. Once you like know how to get through them, you can get through them pretty quick. But it's like there are a few levels, like the last one, which is essentially a short maze that leads up to the boss. And the boss is like these 3 doors, like Laugh-In style, like a dragon skeleton from Castlevania will like pop out of one of the doors and vomit on you.
Vomit mud balls. Yeah.
pretty much. And then, I mean, honestly, Jacob. we got to the last level, like we got to the boss, and I was like, no matter what happens, Jacob, you're fighting the boss. You're beating this game. Like this is like your childhood thing. Like I'm not beating this. You're beating this. You're getting the last hit in for sure. You're fighting the boss. And he did it like on the second try. So it's like one of those, it was one of those things where it's like, man, we fought some fucking T-Rexes that were harder than the last boss. There's essentially Godzilla.
The T-Rex is like,
Yeah.
I mean, because Karnov has a permanent feather fall spell.
Yes.
Because he falls so very slowly.
Yes.
The platforming controls decently enough. The very slow, like you control where you fall and where you land very well.
Yes. Yeah, it's floaty, but not in like a bad way.
Yeah.
I mean, it's always like on the downward arc, which gives you time. And it's like, but you have to jump. Because if you like step off a ledge, you don't get that luxury. Karnov essentially turns into a pug, and just falls straight. He slowly falls straight down, and you're not able to
Just
control.
dragging his ass
left or right.
down the wall.
But if you jump, if you like make that decision to jump, then you can like control your fall, which is you can go left and right, which is like crucial because there are several points in the game where it's like if you fall, you're done. I mean, it's like it's over. There's also like these little bits in the game. This is a weird game. Out of all the games that I've played, this reminds me of Monster Party the most.
I agree.
Because it has weird elements that like what are these enemies? Like there's like Yoda, and like the first stage is like Yoda and a pubic hair nest that flies around and shows his armpits at you, and it's like, like are these monsters out of like the Book of Nine Swords? Like
He's liberal American woman.
right? There's also these like Jacob kept calling them Frenchmen. And like there are these
just humans that just are posing like
they're just humans.
muscles just pop down.
They're ripped and
They look like Super Macho Man from Punch Out. Just all of a sudden, bloop.
They're wearing their little black Speedos and they got beards and they're all they do is leap. And
Beard?
yeah, I like that you keyed in on beard and not Speedo.
Well, I gotta watch it.
Yeah.
Kevin Spacey at Paducah.
We're talking about the enemies. And Karnov, one of the enemies is a.
You don't have to include me. You can just keep going.
Oh, would you like to just rest for a bit?
Yeah, I'm tired.
Yeah, right.
I just smoked a cigarette, then I had to talk to Tyler's daughter about the Japanese icicle.
How did it go?
She said it went well, and I was like, "Did you eat it?" And she was, "Yeah, I did." And then I was like, "Is it good?" And she was like, "Yeah."
All right.
And then so I think
That was
it
a success.
Yep.
Yeah.
So did she-
Oh man.
Jinx, pinch poke, you owe me a Coke.
You owe me a Coke. Wow,
I'll
I can't talk. That's gonna make this podcast really tough. Can you take over for me?
No,
What-
I don't want to. Just keep going. See, I keep messing up the Go.
No, you're not messing anything up. You're making this a beautiful podcast.
Very well, my guys.
A beautiful podcast.
All right, true monsters.
Yeah, I'm fucking. Oh god, I'm fucking trashed right now.
Man, just keep going. Just don't listen to me. Seriously.
There's also a centipede woman who is a boss, who is essentially like imagine a centaur, but instead of a horse body, she's got a giant centipede body.
Can we quit talking about my ex?
Roasted.
Sorry.
You can't tell me to go on and then
I
do
know.
that.
That's I thought about
It's
that.
very rude. It's very, very rude.
I'm an abuser. Silence.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Welcome back, Chris.
Yeah. Got some storm clouds moving in.
There is in the NES version. This is the only version of the game that does this. In the arcade and every other version, Karnov dies in one hit. But in the NES version, he gets hit once and he turns blue. And as long as you pick up another orb, you don't die. You return normal, right? Can you please, explain that, please? Anytime I talk about D&D or anything, anytime anyone says like the word elf at work, Chris is like,
I went to school with this kid, and like when I was younger. I mean, I was just weird, I guess. I don't know. But there was this kid that was like super weird and into D&D. And like every time in class, a teacher would say anything and he had to be contrary. So he would always be like, eh. That's the sound he would make.
sound that he would make.
And then he would argue with the teacher about whatever. And
Probably dinosaurs.
most likely.
Yeah. I was that
But-
kid. Yeah, I was a dinosaur kid.
You are
I was a
that-
dinosaur
but
boy.
Yeah, so anytime I hear anybody say like cloak, dagger, orb, like spell or anything like that, I'm just like, eh.
The X-Men Gambit. The
I
X-Men
don't know.
Gambit.
I don't get the joke.
Yeah,
I'm out on
I
the joke.
cannot believe you do not know who Gambit is. We like
Oh, the card guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't care.
Right? I noticed because I was like, one day at work, I was like, dude, how do you not know about Gambit? And you're like, I was busy playing basketball and getting pussy.
Yeah, that's not.
All right. Well, I guess that does make sense. I wasn't doing those things, so I know who
I
Gambit
wasn't
is.
getting pussy. I was just playing basketball. I was trying to be Michael Jordan. It didn't work.
I mean, you're tall. You got that part.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
You got within 3 inches.
That's the story of my life.
And you can fly. I've seen you do it.
Man, that was such a cool night when we did PCP. All right, back to Gambit. Or not Gambit.
Good
Gandalf? What are we talking about?
Karnov.
Yeah.
Karnov. He travels via lightning. I think that's pretty cool. Every stage he enters
Just
as
like my harp licks. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably better at harmonica than Michael Jordan.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah. Have you heard his Gatorade commercial?
I mean, I used to love Gatorade.
But have you heard the outtakes from his commercial?
No.
Oh my God, it's like you got to pull it up on YouTube.
Are you serious?
Yeah, absolutely. They're
Oh
like
my God.
his line is
Can we do that when we get back to my house? Can we just sit down for
and watch it for like 4 hours.
Oh, are you serious?
No, it's not long. It's very short. But it's like his line is, it's like Gatorade, is it in you? And it's like the director over and over again be like, okay, could you say it again? And he's like, Gatorade, is it in you? And they're like, okay,
different
read it
inflection
again.
every
Yeah, and it's
time.
like
Yeah.
none of them are natural. Like none of them are hitting. And you can tell the director's like, this is fucking Michael Jordan. So it's like, first of all, I got to take what I can get. And second of all, I mean, he's Michael Jordan. So like, what am I really going to say? He's not an actor. I mean, Space Jam, of course. But like, I mean, beyond that, what's he going to do? I mean, secondly, this is a Gatorade commercial. Like, does it really matter?
What year is
Yeah.
it from?
I don't know. It's probably in the 90s, I'm assuming.
You know, that's kind of cool that we went full circle with homeless deaf guy and the Jordan thing. You know?
Yeah, the
I mentioned
Jordans.
the Jordans. You can link all that together. Make a note.
I'm doing that right now.
Yeah, make a note about linking the Jordan shit. together.
Jordan, is it in you? But I think that's like one of the Karnov trap turning into lightning to enter a stage is like that's a pretty strong entrance. I wish that I could do that.
He looks to me like those enemies in Super Mario World that sidestep across a bridge whenever they stomp, a lightning bolt comes down and sets fire to whatever's below them.
Yeah, like the big giant, the sumo hammer brother.
Yeah.
The sumo brother. Yeah, totally. I wish I could show up to Firehouse Subs in a streak of lightning. That would just be the best. Where it's like,
Did you just randomly mention Firehouse Subs?
yeah, Chris and I do a thing where we go to. He's Firehouse Chris and I'm Firehouse Dave. On Mondays we go to Firehouse Subs.
My phone.
Yeah,
I'm gonna ask her. Let me see if I can ask her.
yeah. Please ask your
How
friend.
do you get her to tell you shit?
You just say, "Hey Siri," I think.
Cool.
Hey Siri,
Hold on, bud.
remind me to turn into lightning the next time I go to Firehouse Subs with Chris.
How do I? There we go. Hey Siri, this is working.
Yeah,
Siri.
she doesn't respond to that.
Greetings, Firehouse Chris.
There we
Yeah,
go.
there it is. Yeah, my phone calls me Firehouse Chris.
Siri.
You guys could get like a thing from Firehouse Subs where you get plugged.
Yeah, we're gonna. Oh, they're gonna sponsor us. They're gonna hear this.
They're going to hear this and be like, hell yeah.
Plug you. That's what I basically just insinuated. They were going to plug you.
TADPOG posters up at every Firehouse Subs nationwide.
Yeah, that'd be the shit.
You remember that weird episode on Karnov they did?
Remember when that vagrant stopped by? They brought up our product and we don't want to be associated with that guy because he's the Kevin Spacey of Paducah. Yeah, that's great. I wonder if never mind. Sorry. All right. Shh. I got to tell my thoughts to be quiet. You know what I mean? Got too many of them.
So what else happened in this game?
I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's
Yeah.
like there's a flying level, just like there's a water level, and then that's pretty much it.
Oh, got that bad spot again.
Uh-huh. Chris, wiggle the thing.
Oh, shit. Sorry. I was looking at this, what I thought was like a apple pie.
It does look like an apple pie from
Elderberry
McDonald's.
Yeah. Is it working? Is it good?
Yeah, I think we're probably
I'll put my
okay.
headphones back on. I'm going to keep an eye on you guys.
All right,
silently.
you're gonna monitor us.
Yeah, I'm a musician. I got this.
You're right. There is a secret hidden 2-player mode.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I don't know why it's programmed in this way, but it is straight up like a first-person game. But if you grab the second controller and hit a button, the first player dies. Like it is literally like it's a little brother controller essentially, where it's like, yeah, you get a little bit of control here, buddy.
I know there's also a glitch to where when you climb down a ladder, if you crouch, hit down as soon as you climb off, and hit side to side, you can wiggle through the floor.
Oh, really?
And go down to like whatever the next.
Hell.
You can immediately die if you do it in the wrong spot, or you could go down, a level of whatever is below.
Well, there are several
I know what I
times.
did on
I'm
Sunday.
sure speedrunners will do that, but
There are several times where I got hit and then like got caught in the ground and died. And when Karnov dies, it's great because like the video we watch, Chris, the guy never dies. But like when he dies, he just lies flat on his back and his belly just like protrudes into the air. It's a sight to behold.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got to come by, man.
Yeah, I'll show you. We'll get the power pad out.
Yeah, when we go home to watch the Michael Jordan outtakes, we'll Google Karnov dying.
Right, yeah.
We'll get some weird Russian video.
I'm worried about seeing your search history on that. Like, what's Google gonna suggest?
Karnov died?
Yeah.
We're starting with a K?
Yeah.
Is that how this is spelled?
Yeah. What do you think would pop up if I went to your computer right now and just put a K in?
I don't know, man. Probably the Kawasaki website. I'm thinking about getting a Sea-Doo or a four-wheeler. That's not what would pop up. I don't know, actually.
Oh, I'm glad you brought that up. Everyone, I should have said this at the very fucking beginning. Everyone knows Chris because he's the guy who had the scooter at work.
Oh, yeah.
I talked about a really fucking long ass time
long
ago.
time ago.
Yeah, I'm pretty badass.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
I
the
got
scooter guy.
49 cc's, motherfucker.
Yeah. Does that still? That's not a thing anymore, is it? Is
Scooter?
does the scooter
I
live?
gave it to this dude to fix, and then he hollered at me and was like, "Hey, brother, this thing's worth like $1,800. You want to sell it?" And I was like, "Not really. No, I want to get it fixed. I guess they only made like a couple of these. It's like a hybrid.
Yeah, man, it was like a really cool thing.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a
it
French boy, or it's Italian boy.
Yeah.
Like my favorite kind
like
of
our
stuff from
sandwich at Firehouse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But so yeah, like this dude that's really cool. Like I guess.
Stole it from you.
Yeah, I think that I don't know. I'm still the jury's out on that one. Like I'm waiting to see if he actually fixes it.
Oh, so he still has it.
Yeah.
How
he's
long
had
ago
it.
did you give it to him?
I had the fucking thing in my dining room for a while, and I was
Yeah.
like, I gotta get rid of this. And the dude had been like, "Hey, brother, I'll fix that for you for free."
Yeah, how long ago was that?
I was over a year.
Oh yeah, he stole it. That
I've
is gone.
asked him about it a few times, and he's
Yeah.
like,
Oh no, I still got it.
What scooter?
I don't know. I mean, if he stole it, I got pictures of it.
So you can remember it, or
So I can.
I'm not sure how much that'll stand up. Yeah, I've got a picture of it. Well, he's got all the documentation.
man, remember when I had this thing and I don't now?
Fuck this podcast. No, I have essentially nothing anymore. I have nothing at all. But no, I mean, he seems trustworthy.
So did Manson.
People always say I look like Charlie Manson. Man. I don't get it.
There's another layer for you.
I don't get it. Pick one. You know what I mean?
You know who people say Karnov looks like?
Putin?
A manager at Data East who did not know that they used his likeness in the game, and when he found out, he was furious.
Are you serious?
According to a Hardcore Gaming article, Hardcore
fucking
Gaming
awesome.
101, like there was an interview with Data East, and this is a quote from that post. According to an interview with Data East staff, he was based on an unnamed manager who worked for the company at the time. This was done without his knowledge, and after the resemblance was made clear, he was reportedly furious.
That's amazing.
But not furious enough for them to not put him in like four other games.
It was the 80s, dude. Everybody
Yeah.
was doing cocaine. No one cared about feelings.
Yeah, they're like, relax, Karnov.
Yeah, relax.
Relax,
dude.
unnamed manager.
Mr. Karnov, what did they do with my I'm so mad I could speed fire. Well,
Hot fire. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Dylon.
I feel like we're becoming a team now.
Oh, we're a team.
Yeah.
We're like a well-oiled machine.
You guys have any beef jerky in here that's not
that's not weird.
that's not gonna kill me if I eat it?
It's pretty much all exotic meats.
I'm gonna be honest.
Are you hungry?
Daddy hasn't eaten a lot in the last couple days.
Here,
Yeah.
there's some antelope jerky you can have.
Is it like hot fire? Is it
No.
No.
It's just antelope. The antelope is not a spicy
There's
beast
nothing
by
I want to
nature.
do more than while trying to be on this podcast and like tell people that I'm not an abuser. And it's like, what'd you do today? I ate some fucking antelope.
Ate an antelope.
Let's see what we got here.
Gave a man a scooter and ate an antelope.
Here's some duck,
These are sent in by our friend Link.
some pheasant.
Are you kidding me? The guy's name is Link.
Yeah.
Isn't like Jack Link's like a really
Jack
popular-
Link. His name is Jack Link. Yeah. You might have heard of him.
There's
The
some,
antelope kind of sucks.
there's some
Yeah.
elk you can have.
But the cool thing, are you gonna give me an
Ostrich,
I'm gonna be a little
Eat
dumb.
it up, man.
alligator,
Oh shit! Give me that alligator. I like that.
Little gator boy.
alpaca.
The alpaca's garbage.
The
Man, you took a big old bite.
I got a beard.
That was like a 4-incher.
I'm hungry, man.
Yeah.
The Buffalo Bob's antelope.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's got fucking beef in it. That's a horse shit. Buffalo Bob.
How much beef?
It's a second ingredient.
So probably at least 40% beef.
I mean, it's
They're supplementing.
you fucking asshole.
They're dosing.
Where are they from? Where are they from? You can't really read it because it's been sitting here for so long. All the ink's worn off.
Yep. Pretty old jerky. Old open jerky.
If you had never opened this jerky, it would have expired in August of 19. So that means this has been here for what, 4 years?
Yeah, give or take. Yeah.
Cool. Man,
It was here when I moved in.
Yeah, we unearthed
I'm
it.
not gonna have any diarrhea tomorrow.
It's my wife.
Yeah. She was like, "This guy's drunk. We better let him."
I'm good, thank you.
You're an amazing person.
She is. My wife is the best.
She gave you a
She gave me a cheeseburger.
cheeseburger.
So don't make him eat that gross jerky.
Yeah.
And she gave him my hamburger.
It's so crazy. She was like out there lurking and heard that. And
Uh-huh.
was like, this-
She
I'm not going to give him any cash.
It's
He'll just spend it
really
on
funny.
beer. But we'll buy him a
I'm not
hamburger.
gonna, he'll spend the money on drugs. I'm just gonna give him a hamburger. Yeah. I am gonna get a bite of this alligator jerky though. Oh, that is hard.
yeah.
That is bad, dude. This is old. Let's get in there.
Well, sorry, princess.
I can't even bite
I'm
it.
sorry it's not jailhouse pizza.
Yeah. Yeah. You guys are less
not up to your
hospitable than county
standards.
jail.
Yeah, we've heard that before.
Oh my god.
You don't want chili vodka and old jerky.
This is exactly like being in jail. The conversation is worse. I'm joking. The conversation's good. I like that.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, we're not in an octagon, so that's kind of a bummer.
If we were. I got a mouthful of meat.
Yes.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
This might be our new weirdest episode.
Yeah.
Sorry, dudes.
No, this
No,
is
it's good.
No,
We-
this
we-
is perfect.
we haven't had a good weird one in a while.
It's very true.
I hope that they like it. I mean, I guess, I don't know. Whatever. That's really all you can do.
Yeah. Just try. That's all we're doing is trying.
When you make anything, it's just like, I don't know. Hope they like it.
We referenced Jordan a few times. People like him.
Make sure you put that in the
And
hashtag.
Charlie
when you
Manson.
upload it.
Hashtag Jordan.
Hashtag Jordan.
Hashtag I believe I can fly.
Hashtag R. Kelly. Hashtag abuser. That's perfect. Fucking perfect.
Did you have any achievements, Dave?
I've got a few achievements.
Hell yeah.
Are we going to do the quiz thing soon? Because they can't be playing this harmonica. No, you can't. The fucked up thing, a lot of people don't know about harmonica. If you
You cannot eat a cheeseburger before playing
know,
harmonica.
you'll blow cheeseburger all up. In
Oh,
your lips,
yeah.
and it ruins it.
That's not good.
Harmonicas are fucking expensive, man. They're
Are
up
they
to
really?
Like, yeah, they're up to like $40, $50 a whack.
What?
It's horse shit.
What?
When I was a boy.
I got one from Mammoth Cave for $4.
Yeah,
Look, you're not looking in the right places.
Hey, we'll go to Cracker Barrel. We'll get you new
Right.
harmonica.
Look, man. I don't.
hit the train whistle.
Oh, we're getting to the train whistle. Don't worry about that. I need to take a
Don't
minute.
blow cheeseburger in our train whistle.
Fucking asshole.
Any experience. Sorry.
Any experienced train whistler knows.
Knows, man.
But seriously, we got to show you where you can get a harmonica on the cheap. You're overpaying. I've learned two things about you tonight. You don't know how to buy an NES Classic on eBay, and you also don't know how to buy harmonicas. You got to talk them down.
No, I'll fix your scooter for free, and I'll sell you this harmonica for $40.
What are you on a 6-year lease on that harmonica, or
You
what?
know what I'm real tired of? You
Yeah.
know what I'm real tired of, guys?
Yeah, what's that?
Feeling like a jackass.
Yeah,
I mean, like, you guys could honestly punch me right now and I'd be like, whatever, I got this bird. Thank you. Is your wife still out there?
Melissa? Yeah.
Melissa?
Yes.
You're a saint. Well, you're nice to me. Thank you. It's the first meal I've had in 4 days. Not really.
3 days.
Basically.
First achievement I've got comes from Bovine Bear Matt, a.k.a. Quizmaster. Yeah, get right up in there. Get some of that burger foley right up in there. Chris got tickled.
Sorry, man. Sorry, man.
First achievement I got, thank goodness for baseball's unwritten rules. In order to unlock thank goodness for baseball's unwritten rules, every third K that you pick up in the game is intentionally turned backwards. Because you pick up Ks in this game. If you
Strikes.
get
Those are
strikes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Athlete.
Right, or K for Karnov, or, other things. There are several uncomfortable moments in the game where it's like Jacob and I are playing and we're in front of a large white building that has KKK on it. And it's like, I don't know how I feel about this. Let's not go in that building. Second achievement I've got is coming from Nathan Eaton, and that is Piss TARDIS. And in order to unlock Piss TARDIS, for some reason, touch the Piss TARDIS to summon a daddy mummy. 'Cause there's a part in the game where a yellow telephone booth looking thing appears.
Oh,
And we
yeah.
have
Do you realize
no
how
idea.
Freudian that is?
The daddy mummy?
Touch the piss
TARDIS.
to summon the daddy mummy?
Yeah, why do you think I said it?
Man, I am hard.
Yeah.
Right up my
Yeah.
alley.
Man.
And by
We stole
alley,
that lyric right off your record.
It's like so crazy. Yeah. I had a nickel for every time I said piss TARDIS to my lyrics.
Yeah.
And the last achievement I got comes from Edgelord Kyle with Carnivorous Beast.
No.
Carnivorous Beast. Chris is shaking his head.
I
He
don't like
just-
that pun.
Yeah.
I don't like you, Kyle.
Give me a good piss TARDIS.
Kyle gave us all these cool football cards.
Did he really?
Yeah.
I like Kyle.
Yeah. He's a good
Sorry,
dude.
Kyle. That was bullshit.
There we go. I feel better about
Yeah.
this now.
Yeah. No, Kyle's cool. I'm just being a dick.
In order to unlock Carnivorous Beast, you need to defeat a T-Rex boss, of which they reuse over and over again.
Yes.
Do you have any achievements, Tyler?
No.
None? Chris,
No.
do you have any achievements for this game?
I drank like 7 beers tonight.
I mean, that's an achievement in its own right.
Yeah.
Any,
For the game?
yeah.
No, I didn't play the shit, man.
Yeah. You watched the video, though, in my office.
Achievements?
Yeah.
No, I didn't. I mean, I watched it. It was kind of cool to see the guy beat it. Like, I don't really give a shit about this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I really don't. Like, I'm not passionate about it. I
Right.
like you guys. You guys are cool as shit.
Yeah.
That
Thank you.
That guy wasn't cool until he gave the football cards, but
That's the key to your heart.
yeah.
90s era football cards.
That's how it goes. No, that guy's cool. I'm just fucking around. But like, yeah, man, I don't know. I'm not passionate about this shit.
You really wanted to be on this. You asked me a lot.
Because
Yeah.
I honestly, like,
I'm
I didn't
insulted.
know you, Tyler, at all. You're super cool. I've fist pounded you secretly.
Yeah, several times.
A bunch of times.
But like, yeah, you got. I mean, he told me essentially like, I love Dave.
Thank you.
But I love David.
We maintain a work relationship. Yeah.
I also
pretty
love
good.
Dave's id.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, there you got back to it. Yeah. But like, he told me, he was like, well, yeah, you'll if you like me, you like Tyler. And I was like, okay, cool. And I do like you, and I want both of you to be my wives.
Fine. I do. Yeah.
Melissa, can I be his wife? Well, all right.
right, there we go.
It's all above board.
It's hey, good luck raising those twins. But yeah, like I don't know. I've had this is way cooler than anything that I've done on a Tuesday in a long time.
Are you sure?
Absolutely.
Taco Tuesday. It's a pretty hard day to beat.
I'm actually gonna say the thing is I get Taco Tuesday like weekly.
Yeah.
I didn't get it today because I was
Oh boy, I got in there with 4 of those bad
Why
boys.
didn't you
Some
remind me?
beans, some potato olays.
Can you remind me?
I don't know. I was really busy today at work.
Yeah, well, you know what? Maybe some of us were going through a really tough time.
Yeah, I need to make time for you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Maybe.
I'll be a better wife.
It's all right. Yeah, I don't know, man. This was cool. Like, thank you for letting me come on the podcast.
Yeah.
That's what I was supposed to do.
Thanks for coming on our podcast. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a few questions before we close this out. The first of those questions is, how much do you think this game is? Like, how much do you think Karnov is? What do you think? How much do you think Karnov is?
You want the uneducated guess first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
I would honestly, I thought it was cool. Like when I looked at it, and like I said, I thought it was like Castlevania and Super Mario Brothers and Contra, like combined. Mm-hmm. So I would go. Are we talking in the box or out of the box?
We're talking out of the box.
Out of the
Loose.
box, just a
Loose,
loo-
as
a
they call
loose
it. Loosey.
$30.
$30
Yeah.
from Chris. All right,
Are we
Tyler.
doing prices right rules here, where if I'm over, I lose? Or are we doing closest to it?
It really doesn't matter.
We generally always lose.
yeah, everyone loses. It's the game where everyone loses.
All right.
I remember seeing several copies of it. I don't think Data East put out anything super rare. I'm going to say $6.
Actual retail price of Karnov loose for the NES on pricecharting.com at the time of this recording is $7.34.
Close.
$7.34.
See, that's why I'm getting fucked on everything. I would have given 30.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Buyer beware, I guess.
That's what the deaf guy's trying to buy. He's like, I think
Right,
Karnov is
yeah.
$20 to $30.
I just need to play Karnov so bad.
Man, 30? Like 30? What was I thinking?
Well, do you want to take a guess how much it is new? If you bought it new, sealed, and all that, how much this game would be?
I mean, it doesn't matter anymore. I think I've pretty much lost any credibility as far as pricing games go.
You're not passionate about this. It's fine.
I'm not.
Yeah,
Hence, no credibility.
right. Well, we're not credible either.
How much for a new one?
Yeah.
Like it's
What do you
sealed?
think? Sealed.
Shit, if it-
Seal's copy.
If a seal's
A copy of Karnov owned by Seal.
like
Right, Kiss from a Rose, yeah.
All right. So,
It was also in a fire. It's pockmarked.
Right, yes.
is it scarred up?
Yeah.
Okay.
I said it was Seals.
We're assholes.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with. It was $7 is what it was.
$7.34 loose. How much do you think it is new?
$22.
$22 from Chris. Tyler, how much do you think this game is new?
$75.
Fuck you, Tyler.
Actual retail price. Don't
right.
talk to your wife like that.
He's right. I'm an abuser.
You're abusive.
I'm an abuser.
Actual retail price of a new copy of Karnov for the NES at the time of this recording is $290.
Jesus
Woo.
Christ.
$290.
Damn.
And by the way, man, if you have guests on from now on, whenever
Yeah.
you have the quiz part, which we didn't even.
We haven't done yet.
Oh, cool. I gotta get the burger out of my teeth.
Yeah,
But
get
no,
rid-
like you gotta quit pointing at the person that's right while you're telling it. Like the people
Yeah.
at home can't hear that, but like I'm over here thinking.
Pointing
like,
at Chris now.
No, you were pointing at Tyler the whole time because like he was right.
Yeah.
You gotta like keep the hand down so the suspense is still there for the people in the tent.
Oh, I see. It's a people in the tent thing.
Yeah, it's like us in here in the homeboy
Yeah.
sits. You know what I mean?
But I
Like-
feel like I can really project when I point. That's why I do it. I'm emoting.
Oh, and
I'm
by the
emoting.
way,
Or as
you
Miss
have
Betty.
got-
Miss Betty told me whenever you point, there are three
Three
fingers
fingers.
pointing back
Yeah.
at you.
Oh my goodness.
But what about the thumb?
And there's one going off to the side to nobody. So no matter what, you're wrong.
What is this thing? When people point, there's
When you point, there are three fingers pointing back at you.
holy shit. So like all this like internet stuff I'm going out, like going out, I'm so drunk. Like going through, that means that like it's okay because of Miss Betty.
Yeah. Miss Betty's got some life lessons.
I guess.
She'll tell you how many good acts you need to do to lay up your treasures in heaven.
What?
Yeah. yeah. You heard right.
Miss Betty's amazing. Miss Betty.
She was my Sunday school teacher in church growing up.
I love Miss Betty. I like her.
Talked about some weird shit Miss Betty did. all with felt Bible characters
Oh gosh.
and puppets. Yeah,
What were you-
candy.
What kind of what was your I almost said demographic? What was your,
She was really popular in the 18 to 49 crowd.
what's the word I'm looking for? Come on, help me out.
Denomination.
Thank you. My brain is broken. Yeah. What denomination? were
They
you raised?
claimed non-denominational,
That's bullshit.
but Southern Baptist pretty much.
yeah, I was
Just
raised-
a very few like nitpicky differences between them and
But that's cool that they were like it's non-denominational. They were trying to be inclusive. What were you raised?
Catholic.
Fuck yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Well,
Found
you're
it.
over there pounding monsters, and I'm over here not being able to remember what word denomination. is.
Dominican Republic? What Dominican Republic is she?
Deion Sanders. Yeah, sorry.
You got a little Harry Carey there. I
I
like
did.
it.
I have a good Harry
Yeah.
Carey. You want to hear it?
Yeah, please.
What do you want me to say? Just pick a sentence and I'll say it. I used to do this in high school all the time.
I mean, according to an interview with Data East, he
Oh,
was.
you want me to read that?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, I'll read that as Harry Carey.
There, there's the quote right there. According.
According.
See that? You got the mannerisms.
Yeah, you gotta get the shake.
Yeah,
you gotta
you
get
got
the
it.
shake. Hey, that wasn't very good. That was very good.
Do over.
According to an interview with Daly's staff, he was based on an unnamed manager who worked for the company at the time. That was done without his knowledge, and after the resemblance was made clear, he was reportedly furious. Cubs win. I got spit all over your
Thank
fucking
you.
iPad,
Thank
man.
you. Thank you. It's
Sorry.
okay. We're married now.
Yeah, we're married. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty
it.
good. That's
it.
pretty
All
good.
right, guys. Well, that's all I got right there. Sorry, I got spit over. You're gonna need a
That's
towel.
okay. I'll just work around the spit.
You're not gonna be able to.
Yeah. It's
You're
gonna be
married
tough.
now. It's fine.
Yeah, there's a storm.
A storm of ruin.
Yeah.
I have at least 10 more questions. We do have a
12
quiz. Yes, at least 12 more questions. We do have a quiz that was sent in from Quizmaster Matt Cowan called Strongmen and Russians.
I like this guy.
Strongmen and Russians. Give me a moment while I open that quiz.
Carefully.
Very carefully.
The Wi-Fi is slow out here.
Yeah. All right. So this is from Matt. 10 Dave-style questions. I'll give a clue with a short description. You must answer the game that it is from. Okay, so these are all from a game. Okay, so Chris, you're going to be great at this.
I'm supposed to answer this shit?
These are all for you.
Fuck.
No, just kidding. We're going to do it as a team. This is a team-building exercise.
Okay, cool.
Synergy.
If I know it, like I'm gonna blurt it out.
Shout it out. Yeah.
Okay.
Let it all out. Yeah. All right. First question. Colossus, one of the 6 playable characters.
Baseball.
He's Russian. In X-Men?
X-Men.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Oh shit!
I didn't know what the...
Gambit's friend.
I said baseball is a joke, which was a bad joke, but like it's one or the other, right? There's 2 answers.
No, it's just what game. What game is this? Essentially, what game is Colossus
Oh
from?
fuck! I'm gonna lose it.
These are-
X-Men arcade game. I didn't know, like, are we identifying if that character is
Is Russian
or...
or a strongman?
Yeah.
I thought it was Russian and strongman.
Let's have a 30-minute argument about whether or not Colossus is Russian or a strong man.
Ugh. He was Russian first.
Emotionally, he wasn't strong, so yeah, I'll go with Russian. All right, X-Men. Konami's X-Men. We're counting it. That's us.
Yep.
X-Men Arcade. Okay, next question. Vodka Drunkinski, boxing champion of the USSR.
Shit.
Punch
It's
out.
Punch Out.
It's not Punch Out.
It's Punch In.
That's weird.
What's the Japanese
man,
Punch
that's
Out?
not fucking Punch Out. That's not regular Punch Out. I know Punch Out. Don't fuck with me about Punch Out. That's not.
Super Punch Out?
Is it Punch Out? Am I just wrong?
I think he was renamed Soda Popinski.
Soda Popkinski.
Yeah. That's okay.
Yeah, I
In
think
the
he was
original
renamed-
Japanese version,
He was
he's-
Vodka
Oh, you
Drunk
guys are
Vodka
it's all
Drunkinski.
Japanese shit?
Well, no, it's not all Japanese, but I do think also in the North American arcade version, he was also Vodka.
Soda Popinski I would
Drunkinski.
have had.
Sure, yeah, classic, iconic.
Sorry, guys.
Got that spirit in Smash Brothers.
I mean, you guys are like fucking Nintendo hipsters, and I'm not cool on it. You know what I mean? I'm like,
We'll get you there.
Yeah,
I'm like
we'll
a-
get you there.
I'm
There
like
you
a
go.
dork. You know, I'm like a outcast right now.
Oh, you're never an outcast here.
No, I mean, I feel.
You would be on the show if you were an outcast.
Yeah.
Who asked these questions?
You're on a podcast.
Who asked these questions?
Matt, Quizmaster, Bovine Bear Matt.
Thanks for making me feel like shit, Matt.
So you want to go with Arcade Punch Out?
Yeah.
All right, Nintendo's.
Yep.
It is in fact Super Punch Out, 1985 arcade.
Okay. Yep.
You guys are good.
He is named Soda Popinski in the NES version. That's
And the
included
Wii
here.
version.
Also, my iPad just died, so we can't take the rest of the quiz.
Probably from all the spit.
You spit all
Did it
over.
really?
Yeah, it really did, 100%. That's okay. I got a phone. Just give me a minute.
Okay.
Chris broke my iPad.
Do you want me to play some harmonica?
Please.
All right, let me find it.
Do you happen to know the Jeopardy theme?
Yeah, that was completely staged and horseshit. Yeah, dude, I answered it like it was, and I could have kept going with it. Honestly, my harmonica is currently like I wish we could get a
Hamburgered
photo
up.
of this. No, it's underneath all this bullshit antelope jerky.
Bert,
That's amazing. Like I want to get a picture of that.
please.
I don't know. My phone is under the
Oh,
antelope
you're-
jerky.
You're
Everything
fucked.
I need is
You're
there.
fucked.
So are we supposed to? What am I supposed to do?
Play. Play the Jeopardy theme song on the harmonica as Harry Carey. Can you do that?
No.
Can you try though?
I mean, I could try.
Try. What's the worst that could
I
happen?
guess it would just
You
be
get
like-
hamburger all
I
up in
guess
there.
it would be like this. It would be like
His face permanently stays like that.
Cubs win. That wasn't a very good,
That's going to be our theme song from here on out. Can we use that?
you got it. And I even think I hit a wrong note. Too.
That's good. Right, it'll help us with the copyright.
Yeah.
It's like
It
when
was a sound alike.
All right, I don't know this one. Here's the next question. Zinnia on a top, femme fatale.
Jesus. That sounds
Zinnia
like some Mortal
on a top.
Kombat shit to me.
Or like wrestling? Is that a wrestling thing? Zinnia on a top? Is it a porn thing?
I'm all in on Mortal Kombat.
I don't think it's a Mortal Kombat. I don't think
probably know Mortal Kombat.
Oh, it's supposed to be a game. That's right. It is supposed to be a game. So, I mean, but I don't know. I played some Mortal Kombats, but not all of them.
Final Fantasy, maybe?
No, definitely not Final Fantasy.
I'm going to quit yelling
No,
games out.
no, this is great. Cubs win.
I wonder if that's like Blood Rain's real name. Or,
Oh, maybe. You want to go Blood Rain?
Because I have no clue whatsoever. I'm trying to think of like any like Street Fighter characters, but I can't.
Want to come back to it?
No, I don't think we'll get it any more now than later.
I'm going Blood Rain.
Okay, Blood Rain.
Lock it in. It is GoldenEye 64.
I should have known that shit.
It is GoldenEye 64. Did you play that?
Bitch,
Yeah.
we were at my house. I've got a 64 sitting in my entertainment center with GoldenEye in it right now.
Well, then there's really no excuse.
I'm sorry, man. I'm too busy working on these fucking records. Damn it. I should have known that. That really actually upsets me. I'm actually genuinely upset about the fact that I didn't know that.
That's all right. Look, you know.
This podcast has been an emotional roller coaster.
Yeah, I think we can all agree.
Yeah.
Next question. Dr. Cossack? Scientist. Dr.
How do you spell that?
Cossack.
That's definitely GoldenEye.
Do you think he'd give us 2 golden eyes in a row?
There's no
Dr.
way.
Cossack.
That sounds familiar. Why?
It does.
Why does that sound familiar?
I don't know why.
That fucker gave you 2
Resident Evil?
I don't know. Dr. Cossack.
It sounds really familiar, but I can't place it.
I got nothing, man.
You want to go Resident Evil?
Sure.
I mean, that's okay. Let's do it.
I can't think of
Let's do
anything
it. Me
else.
neither. Mega Man 4. Mega Man 4.
Okay.
This guy's good.
He is very good. He makes good quizzes. He makes tough ones.
But the thing is, do they get to, it's kind of fuck. Do you ever give them quizzes?
Oh, that would be fun.
You guys need to fucking throw it back at them
Yeah.
and be like, what's up, bitch?
Boom.
Do you know anything about fucking Dr. Cossack? No, you don't, because you're not Googling it right now.
Matt does because he made this quiz, but not everybody.
But how do you know he didn't Google it?
That's true.
You don't know what Matt's up to.
I mean, I would hope he did. I would hope it's not
You
just
knew
all
it
off the top
dome?
of his
You
brain.
need
Yeah.
that. Can you do me a favor and
Yeah.
let me know at work? Will you
Yeah.
just ask Matt if he did this shit off his dome or if he Googled it?
Yeah, I'll
Are
message
you gonna text him?
Yeah, I'll message him right now.
All right,
Yeah.
cool.
We'll have him on the show one day, and it'll just be us asking him 100
Yeah, I think
trivia
you guys
questions.
should fuck Matt up and flip the script. It's kind of bullshit, you know. He's over there with his computer just looking shit up to try to puzzle you guys, and
Puzzle you guys like he's the Riddler.
No, I just feel like you should throw it back at your listeners.
All right, Matt. Here's the message. Matt, did you come up with these questions off your dome, or did you Google them? Am I being...
Resident Evil. Oh, it's not another
Resident
Evil. Sorry. Question.
All right, I'll give updates if he responds.
Yeah, I'm just curious.
He hasn't read it yet. This is gonna be the rest of the podcast will be me looking to see when he reads it.
I'm sorry. I'm really I feel like you guys should throw it back in their face.
Don't be sorry. Yeah,
You
we're
guys are
totally
the
gonna do
bosses,
that.
You know?
Next question. Tattooed strongman, second level boss, and member of the Red Triangle Gang.
Red Triangle?
The Red Triangle
Dragon.
Gang. Double Dragon?
Man, yeah, Double Dragon's a good guess.
Thanks, dude. Thanks for the fucking solidarity. That felt good.
I'm good with it.
Okay.
I don't know the second level boss
go
of Double
for it.
Dragon.
If I get this,
I don't remember when a
I'm
Bobo
gonna-
shows
I
up.
am gonna lose my.
A Bobo's like level 1, I think.
I don't know. It's dude with oil barrels. I don't think it's a Bobo because I think a Bobo pops out of the brick wall. I think that's the first time you see a Bobo. Yeah. All right, we're going Double Dragon. It is Batman Returns for the SNES.
That is a horrible game.
I haven't
I
played
look forward to doing it one day
Yeah?
because it is a weird Mortal Kombat-esque side-scrolling beat 'em up.
do you
It is
uppercut the Joker
insane.
and 6 rib cages pop out of him?
I
or
mean,
something?
Batman uppercuts like a Mortal Kombat character uppercuts. You have those sort of controls, and he walks forward. And I can't even describe. We'll have to get to it one day because it is fucking weird.
It's like this, right?
It's just like that.
I remember. I had friends.
Next question. The Red Cyclone, bear wrestler. Zangief. The Red Cyclone? That's Zangief.
Virtua Fighter.
Virtua Fighter.
Well, Zangief is Russian. You're right. But I think no. Wolf is Native American. Never mind. You're right. Zangief. Street Fighter.
Locking it in. Zangief, Street Fighter series. We are correct. Next question. Geoff Capes, Olympic shot putter, had his own game on the Commodore 64. What was that game called, do you think? Shot put? Olympic shot put?
What's the guy's name?
Geoff Capes.
Geoff Capes.
Capes
Shot
apostrophe.
Shot pudding.
Shot putting. I'm good. Lock it in.
Just shot put, dude.
Just shot put?
It's
all right.
well, no, it's got the guy in it. I don't know.
He's
Don't listen to
famous.
me. Don't listen.
I would
to me.
think they would use his name to market it.
Yeah, they would.
Jeff Capes shot put.
All right, locking it in. Geoff Capes shot put. It is Geoff Capes Strongman 1985.
Hey, half credit. We got half of it.
Yeah, right. All right. We just assumed he was Russian because the other part of the quiz is strongman.
Yep.
I just assumed he was Russian.
Yep.
He's
All
not
right.
Russian?
I assume not. Maybe he is. Maybe he's both Russian and strongman.
It was probably like an American thing, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or British, maybe. Geoff. Geoff.
If they're marketing that shit, it's like an American thing.
Yeah.
It's got to be. I know marketing. Trust me.
Yeah. Well, we know strongmen. Next question. Biff Slamkovich, wrestler. Biff Slamkovich.
What is that? Friday night Slam Masters?
Saturday. I think
Saturday night Slam Masters.
Masters. That's my guess.
Yeah, sounds good.
Chris, you good with that?
Yeah, man. You guys just keep trucking.
All right.
Because I'm just wasting your time when I'm even yelling shit. Double Dragon.
All right, lock it in. Double Dragon, locking it in.
Yeah.
It is Saturday Night Slam Masters.
All right.
All right, we pulled that one out of our ass.
See, if I get the fuck out of the zone, you guys got it.
Next question. Circus Strongman. Unmasked is in the title. I don't think the gang unmasked him, though. Is it like a Scooby-Doo thing?
Scooby-Doo.
But unmasked is in the title. Scooby-Doo, colon,
it's always-
unmasked.
is there-
Unmasked strongman.
Is there an It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia Nintendo game?
God, I wish.
Remember that shit? Like the gangs all like they.
Oh, yeah, the gang- yeah.
Sorry.
Scooby-Doo Unmasked of the Phantasm.
All right, I'm locking it in. Scooby-Doo Unmasked of the Phantasm.
Damn.
It is Scooby-Doo Unmasked. We said that.
All right, we did. Credit.
Yeah.
That's a 2005 game right there. It's a Hanna-Barbera joint. I don't know
cannot
when we did
believe
that.
how much you guys know about this shit.
Yeah, we're pretty cool.
No, it's cool. I think it's really cool. Like,
We don't
I'm
actually
fucking with
know
it.
that much. There are people like listening to this who are like, I cannot believe they didn't get Jeff Capes
Like, there's
Strongman.
Yeah.
people getting
Oh, we've made
pissed.
some babies. We're good.
Yeah, it evens
Yeah.
out. It evens out.
Yeah. You guys made it. Yeah.
Next question, last question. Red Grant, antagonist of a famous spy film series, original sequel, and the 2005 video game of the same name. It's a 2005 video game based, it has the same name as a famous spy film
Mission
series.
Impossible?
Red Grant? Is that like
Mission
from
Impossible.
Red Foreman?
That could be something. Yeah.
Mission
timeline-wise,
Impossible?
It seems
Yeah.
like it might work.
Was there a mission? Surely there's a Mission Impossible, like
Yeah, that
2005
that
game.
would be circa the sequel. But don't like just
What are other famous spy series?
the Bourne
Get Smart.
bullshit.
Get
The
Smart.
Bourne, yeah, the Bourne. Was there a Bourne
Bourne
video
Supremacy.
game? I've never seen any of the Bourne.
The Man
stuff.
from Uncle. Man from Uncle.
Oh, is that a thing?
I think it was like in the 70s, like a British spy thing.
I'm gonna look that up.
Isn't that illegal?
Ross Rachel Green, tell me. Is that a thing?
Oh, that's a British thing.
I think it's a British thing.
Also, let us know if Jeff Capes
I could be
is
totally
British.
wrong. I don't know. Yeah.
We don't have the internet here, so we can't look it up. Hey Siri,
Is Jeff Capes British?
is Jeff Capes British? Strongman. Well, thanks a lot, Siri. But she actually does. It pulls up as a strongman. Capes became a household name in Britain and many parts of. And then it cuts off.
So we don't know.
I assume
He's
he's British.
British.
Maybe he was American, but they really liked him
Love that
over
motherfucker
there.
British 'cause
Yeah,
he did a shot put game on Commodore 64. So
right.
I got-
Yeah, marketing.
Yeah.
It all comes back. I don't know. You guys want to say Mission Impossible? I don't know.
Don't go with my answer because it's always wrong.
It's a famous spy film series. Original sequel. This doesn't make sense. What's an original sequel?
means the first sequel.
The first sequel? Okay.
Yeah, so it's like it's not been redone. But Mission Impossible was redone.
What was this? Yeah, Mission Impossible.
So
There's
it
like,
can't
what,
be Mission
18 of those?
Impossible. Yeah, but there was like old school Mission Impossible. So that like,
Right, that is true.
kills That.
Did a Mission Impossible movie come out in 2005? We're spending way too much time on this.
Probably.
You just want to say Mission Impossible and see
Yep.
what happens?
Yep.
All right.
Let's just
Because
see.
clearly we don't know.
Nope.
Mission Impossible, locking it in. It is James Bond 007 from Russia with love. Yeah, we should have worked the Russia angle. All right, I'm going to go ahead and submit this quiz to Matt. All right, submitted. We failed, gentlemen. We
Yeah,
failed
almost
today.
as
'Cause
bad
I
as
was
the
here.
music quiz we took with Kyle Collins.
And Matt still hasn't read my message about whether or not he came up with them on his own. So
He saw it. He just didn't open it.
yeah,
He's a dick.
right. The notification came up,
Yeah,
and he's like,
he was like,
"Shh,
I'm not fucking
fuck
with that
this
right
guy."
now. I'll
yeah,
answer that later.
he's
when-
trying to trick me. I bet Matt is thinking he's trying to trick me into giving him the answers to this quiz.
I don't trust him anymore.
I have 2 more questions. Tyler,
Yes, Dave.
I've had a lot of fun today talking about Karnov, kind of.
Yep.
I mean, the fun for sure. Karnov is the kinda. Before we close things out, I want to ask you, if you were to give this game a beard that sums up how you feel about it, what kind of beard would it be?
I would
And
give,
would you eat it?
Strange.
I would give this the beard from the genie from Return of Jafar, which is the second movie in the Aladdin trilogy.
Holy shit.
So wait, is that the blue genie? Is
The
he
blue
still-
genie, Robin Williams genie.
But why specifically the second movie?
Because Robin Williams doesn't voice the genie in the second one. So I don't want to say it's Robin Williams genie.
right.
So it's like it's good, but it's not Robin
But
Williams
it's not
genie.
the real. It's not the
Right.
real good stuff.
Right.
That's
Exactly.
a deep cut.
Yeah.
Well, not for us. I mean, I watch Aladdin probably at least twice a week.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Next time I watch it, you can come over if you want.
It's kind of weird. I don't
Yeah.
like that line of questioning.
You don't, you want to come over and watch Aladdin
Oh, I
with
fucking
me?
loved Aladdin. All 3 movies and ABC Saturday morning cartoon.
Yeah, we'll get in our
all
footy
about it.
pajamas and we'll
Loved
watch
it.
Aladdin on Saturday morning.
That sounds like something I would actually really like to do.
Yeah.
But I don't feel comfortable as a grown man doing it.
All right, it's fine. Whatever. Whatever. Tyler,
Yes, Dave.
got another question for you. If you were to give this game a pair of glasses that sums up how you feel about it, what kind of glasses would you give it?
I would have to give it
Chris Black's glasses.
Chris.
I actually
there you
thought
go.
about
It's a good one. Chris Black's glasses. Because that's how much I care about the games, how much he did too. Yeah.
You want some of this antelope jerky?
No,
Well,
I have had my
Yeah,
fill.
it's gross.
dude, the gator jerky's got to go.
It's all got to go.
Let's see what the bottom tastes like.
So what were your real glasses though?
I don't know.
Okay, all right. So we helped you out there.
I was- yeah,
okay,
I was-
great.
I was making shit up
Excellent.
on the spot.
All right.
Oh, shit.
Wow, you came up with second genie
Yep.
on the spot. I'm impressed.
For all those listeners really concerned about the alligator jerky from earlier,
Oh, you're back at it.
I
Decided
yanked-
to give it another
I
go.
yanked it out of the plastic, and
Yeah.
the bottom is soft.
Oh,
The top,
I've heard that before.
this shit is hot too, man. Did you sneak a hot one in, boy?
Yeah, that's nylon. That's nylon jerky.
Yeah. Yeah, that's too much.
Oh, shit.
That's. You got anything else? You got Chris. Where can people find you, man? Where can people find your music?
There's a
Thing called the internet.
yeah, the internet, man.
Just search Chris Black.
No, that won't work.
There's a lot of you. There's a lot of Chris
Yeah, it's a
Blacks.
common name. This is some hot ass jerky. Hot ass gator jerky. I'm getting into now. Feel like I'm running down to New Orleans. Jambalaya. But yeah, you can. I don't know. If you like, do you guys like link shit to your
Yeah,
thing?
yeah, we link stuff. Sure.
Just link this like one YouTube video that I'll give you.
Just pick one. The Michael Jordan "Is It In You" video.
And then I mean, I don't know. They can see that.
Okay.
And then if they like, if they click on that,
Yeah.
and they want to look at more of my shit.
All right,
they
you
can
make
look
really good music. Like we didn't say that, and I know you didn't say that about yourself, which is probably a
Pretty
classy
glad that
move.
it goes- Like we got Chris Black. So let's try that.
Right,
As
all right.
that would go.
All right, so like we're introing, and it's
I
like-
make good music. What the fuck is
and
that?
then you leave.
Yeah, no, that would not be the way to do it. I know marketing.
Yeah. Oh, you do know marketing, that's
yeah,
for sure.
yeah. So,
Chris Black, strongman.
No,
and
man. I mean,
musician.
you can go to like my website. I think we said that earlier.
All right, we couldn't figure out what that website was.
SongsChrisBlackWrote.com.
There we go.
That's
Nailed
what
it.
it was. I had a bit of a mini stroke earlier. And then you can go to my YouTube page, which I don't really remember what that is. That's perfect. Just end it there. It's like, that's good.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
thanks for being on.
Yeah, man.
I hope you enjoyed yourself.
I did. I really did.
Yeah.
I really did. It was nice
Good.
to meet you, Tyler. And like,
Yeah, man.
you guys were pretty much exactly what I thought you were. I was kind of weird at first because I didn't know to like how to do it.
Yeah.
It's my,
But you got right in there. You got it done.
yeah.
That's what I like about you.
Yeah, man. All right. No, it was really cool. This was, if you ever want me to come back, I will.
All right. Okay.
If it's okay.
Sounds good.
I'll try to not have some sort of a crisis. 2 days. Yeah. But yeah, that was cool. And sorry, Matt, that I was talking shit about your fucking bullshit quiz.
It was a very good quiz, man. Don't listen to Chris. It
Fuck you, Matt.
was a very good quiz.
Thanks for listening, everybody. You can find the show on iTunes, Stitcher, and SoundCloud. So don't miss next week's episode. What do you want to do for next week?
We talked about doing Crash Bandicoot.
You want to stick with that?
I mean,
You good
sure.
with that?
Why not? Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
All right, we're going to do Crash Bandicoot for the PlayStation 1.
All right.
OG Crash Bandicoot.
Well, kinda. I'm gonna play the Insane Trilogy version,
Oh, yeah.
but whatever.
Yeah. Let's see. Hey, you want to send us something, a package like Faceful of Alien Wing Wong did? You can send that to TADPOG Studios, care of Nicole Nance, P.O. Box 3785, Paducah, Kentucky 42002. Hey, we got an Instagram, TADPOG_podcast. You can call us, leave a voicemail. We plan to get to those, but we went way, way, way over. So you can
Wonder
still
why.
call us.
Yeah, that's weird.
Weird.
270
happens a lot.
883-2555.
Oh, shit. Hey, I got to get an Instagram thing in. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Go for it.
My Instagram is Chris Black's Diary, so follow me. I'm a shit poster.
What does that mean?
I just do stuff. Like, I'll just put shit up sometimes. Like, I think it's funny, but no one else does.
You helped me make my I'm in a dumpster because I'm a piece of trash video. Remember that? That was a Chris Black original idea.
Yeah, I did. I directed that.
You did.
Technically.
And you shot it and everything.
Holy shit, yeah.
Yeah. And then like you said things like, "Oh, someone's coming, stay in there."
Yeah, no one was coming. I just wanted
Yeah,
to
you just
jump
wanted me
down
to
into
stay
the
in there.
dumpster.
I get it.
But I'll tell you who did come today. I did on your podcast. And silence.
You can find us on Facebook. You know how to use Facebook. Just type in Tadpog and you'll find us. Same with Twitter. You can find us on Twitch. I stream on Sundays at 8:30 p.m. Tadpog Church. Come join us, hang out, help with achievements. And we also, hey, did you enjoy this? If you did, you can help us out on Patreon. We got a Patreon, patreon.com/Tadpog. There's a lot of cool people there who have donated, and we really appreciate it. I'd like to take a moment to thank a few people. I'm going to get this hamburger out of my mouth before I do this. But I do want to thank Exalted Lord Micah Purdue for upping his donation, riding that penny train. There you go. You like it? That's about as good as a harmonica,
That was
right?
really good.
Yeah.
I like that. That was a good tone.
Can I be on your next album?
I would love that.
Yeah. Can I be like Dave Toots more? Like,
Yeah.
God, excellent. Yeah. All right.
absolutely.
Excellent. And I'd also like to thank John Hewitt for upping his donation as well, riding that
yeah.
penny train. See? It just never,
I
it's
love
just
it.
good. All right.
It's my favorite part.
Okay, great. Good. It's like, I mean, outside of the harmonica, it's the most musical part of the show. Sorry. You got to give me a penny.
I guess that's it.
All right. That's the end of the show.
So our theme song is Moods by Sycamore Drive. Link can be found in the show notes at tadpog.com. How do you guys want to close this out?
We'll let Chris decide. How do you want to close it out?
Silence. Awkward fucking silence.
Okay.
All right.
So, until next time.
I think oops, see, there it is.
All right.
Ruined the show.
We got it.
I've ruined the show.
Go home, everybody.